Good morning, everybody. How you all doing? Welcome to the video game. We're going to be doing some Sonic Heroes today. At least that's the plan. We're going to do about 40-odd minutes of practice and then probably 2 attempts. Because the joys of this run is that right now it's long. And yeah, we just gotta keep practicing, you know. If it was playing Team Rose, it'd be significantly shorter. But we did say for the top 10 trial, it has to be Sonic and any of his stories. So that's why we do Team Song with it. But how are you all doing? You excited for the Bethesda Xbox conference today? Summer Games Fest is still going on. Yesterday I got to saw a little bit of the Guerrilla Collective, and then we did our speedruns for Power Up with Pride, which were both amazing. Fantastic runs, and we even got a PB in Sonic Chaos by 5 seconds, which is epic. Like, I'm actually really happy about that. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. Considering how Bethesda's been as of late, you're not really excited. Well, it's a combo one, Fluffy. It's a combo one. I always thought it was like, oh, Xbox are doing a conference, then Bethesda are doing a conference. It's not. It's Xbox and Bethesda, apparently. So it's like, they're Xbox and Bethesda in quotations. It's not two separate ones. It's like, all right. Never had an Xbox either, so still not. See, Fluffy, normally I wouldn't be bothered, but the thing that gets me a lot, that's the funny thing, is the fact that most games that come out on Xbox also come out on, like, PC or PlayStation or whatever. So I watch it more for the third parties rather than the first party exclusives. It's just some of the third parties are like, yo, we're going to get Xbox to announce it. It's like, all right, okay, fair enough. But yeah, taking the break from Unleashed, some of these hot dog challenges are really starting to get with you if you're failing them, if you die. What? Yeah? Now you're going to hate Eggman Land. Oh, yes, you are, Cromwell. Oh, yes, you are. But no, I missed the Wholesome Direct and I missed the Future Game Show, so I'm going to need to watch them over the next couple of days just to see what we've got. Or I say watch them, I'll probably just look at an article that lists everything that got unleashed and then go look at trailers if it was good. That's the plan. Morning, Cookie. But yeah, let's go down the list here. Yo, we've got Moogle, Destructiles, Courier, Nova, Ripstay. We got Remag, Yazura, Delta, Cromwell, Courier, Nova, Brent Zone, Cookie of Darkness, Fluffy Squirrel as well, Shiny Zangetsu, and Ninja Ice Climber. Yeah, Bandai Namco love to announce at Microsoft, but their games are always multi-format. Exactly, Ninja, exactly. Yeah. So it's like, you'll see what you get, and then away you go. Best version of Heroes right here. Controls just feel right made for this game. The GameCube controller is one of the best controllers ever. I don't care what anybody says. I love my GameCube controller. My GameCube controller is amazing. I love my GameCube controller. It's fun. Yo, Wellbeing, how you doing? And we're going to go through. And we're going to go in. We're going to come and do the thing. So, we're just going to play the video game. We're going to practice some stages. And then we are going to come in and do some runs. At least that's the plan. Whether we'll get close to our PB or not, I do not know. But we are going to have some fun with it regardless. Okay, challenge mode. We're going to... Yo, Iona, how you doing? Thank you for the good luck. But we'll just start with level 1. We'll just open up with level 1 here. We know how it's going to go. We're going to have the evil AI known as Team Rose and Team Dark being absolute butts. And then Arg's just aiming for a fast, deathless run. I know, right? Every run should be a fast, deathless run. But you know what it's like when it comes to Heroes. Heroes is one of the first games that I've tried to get a top 10 in where a death is ridiculously costly by like 2 minutes plus. Like every death in Heroes is pretty much, yo, you might as well just reset. Which is really, really annoying. It's like, that makes sense. First time you've been so early for an ARC team. Yeah, you get some early morning ARC this Sunday, which is always good. Always good. Main thing is here is I just need to try and make sure I keep my team coming at me. Still gotta just learn the movement with Sonic, the max speed, the quickest. That's my main thing I need to worry about. Wow, game. Wow. I actually got the boost there. You heard the boost noise, and the game just said, nah. The game just said, nah, we good. Sha. I'll leave it to you, buddy. Let's go. Oh, I'm alive. That's fine. That was almost a mistake. What? Music in this game is extra catchy. All the stages are bangers. I mean, it's Sonic. The Sonic games are hard not to have bangers on, really. But Heroes does have a few good ones that I like. I mean, trust me, you'll know exactly when we get to it. We will all be standing up. We will all be rising, as always. Such spaghetti code. No, that's the PC version. That's the PC version. Spaghetti code. Uh-huh. I knew that was coming because I switched and I wasn't on the ground with Sonic. Thank you. Forza soundtrack had 0 bangers. Disagree. Disagree. I quite enjoyed Imperial Tower. I quite enjoyed a lot of the Avatar songs. They were actually not too bad. It was a different style, but it kind of worked. It kind of worked. Fist Bump. I mean, Fist Bump's alright. I'm not the biggest fan of Fist Bump, but like, I'll happily listen to it. Infinite's theme. Infinite's theme's funny. Yeah, I enjoy Infinite's theme. Plus, Metal Sonic. They actually used the US theme song and gave it a really good remix. And it's like, no, I'm done with that. So yeah, no, even Forces had good bangers. But, it's personal preference. Personal preference at the end of the day. Half of the good luck, Tim. How you doing, bud? You clean your house to the Forces songs, which means they are indeed certified bangers. Do you want to talk about bad OSTs? We've got Labyrinth and Chronicles are right there. I mean, Labyrinth is more of a sound of beeps rather than an actual soundtrack, I would say. It's like more of a sound of beeps rather than anything else. I'm excited for tomorrow, Tim. I'm excited for tomorrow. There we go. Yeah, just jump off it, away you go. Hated classic Green Hill, not the composition. The composition, yeah. Forces instrumentation. I don't care about any of the classic songs, any of them. I actively think that they are really, really bad. They are really, 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 really bad. I do not like the classic ones at all. That I will agree with. That I 100% agree with. It's like that's just garbage. Sorry, I don't like it. I don't like it. For Forces, nah, not a chance. Excited for a Monday? Yeah, Iona. I am excited for tomorrow. We got a really cool thing happening tomorrow. We are going to be part of Steam's Next Fest opening celebrations. Myself and Pleasantly Twisted are going to be joined by oh, I should have split. We are going to be joined by Sumichu and J-Hobbs. Why did I start the splits? I'm an idiot. That was a practice run. Oh, I thought it was in the run. I got distracted. I got distracted. I'm just gonna close the splits and reopen them. Leave me alone. But yeah, so to go back there, yeah, tomorrow at 7 p.m. Steam are doing their Steam Next Fest, which is a celebration of upcoming games on the Steam platform. And myself and Pleasantly Twisted are going to be joined by J-Hobbs and Sumichu for the opening of the Metroidvania segment. We're going to be checking out some of the upcoming Metroidvania games. It is going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully you will join us for it. It's going to be broadcast on all things Valve and Steam. So Valve's Twitch, YouTube, Steam itself. It's going to be good fun. And I'm looking forward to it. See, Chronicles I don't have an opinion on because I've not played it. I've not played it yet. So we'll have to wait and see. Maybe one day we will play that game. But today is not that day. Today is not that day. Still Morgan, thank you for the resub. Wee. Big wee indeed. See, I should practice those stages, but I really don't like them, so I'm not going to. I'm not going to go into the bosses yet. We will do the bosses later. 2-minute Casino Park. Let's try it. Let's try it. Yeah, bad conversion of remixes or recompositions in Chronicles. I've heard about that. I have heard about that. Yo, that's alright. How you doing? Let's do it. Duck. Although that's a chocobo, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. That's a chocobo. That's a bird. That's a bird. You wonder if there'll be any Halo news on today's showcase? We'd love to hear something about the campaign. Maybe. That is quite possible. 1, 2, 3, yeet. I'm good at that yeet. I'm just not good at the other yeet. I gotta figure out how the other yeet works so I can do it. Yo, Hoxie, how you doing? And still Morgan, I hope you're doing well as well. I'm not too bad, thanks. I'm not too bad. I'm having a rather slow morning, which is funny, because I woke up and then got ready to do things, and then lay back down on my bed, managed to burrito myself, and said, I'm not getting up. It's like, I'm not getting up. Which is why I was a little later today. So I'm not moving. Not happening. We are a cloudy but sunny day. So the sun peers out the clouds every now and again, which is always fine. That was an interesting bounce there. I just got ruined. But we saved it, so it's fine. Yeah, I'm just going to bring Knuckles over here. Like, Knuckles can just bounce off this. And then if you make it, Oh, lucky. Lucky. Lucky, lucky. Yeah, get down there, get down there, get down there. Nice. Got the team down. I have been taking sleeping lessons from Ninja. Honestly, yeah. I just don't have the excuse of working night shift, you know? So I know I'm not going to get the 2-minute time with this. That was evil game. Just saying. I need my buddies back. There we go. I'm stuck under it. Oh, that was lucky. It's been a while since you played Chronicles. You don't remember most of the dialogue in it. Well, as I said, I have not played it. It is one of the only Sonic games I haven't actually played. Whoop.
Got it. Leave it
to me. Nice animation there, game. Appreciate it. Appreciate the animation. We did not. We had Chronicles as our final incentive, but it was not met. We had it for our final incentive, but it was never met. If I do the Super Play again this year, it will also be an incentive, as we have the ability to play it on console. But the question is, can you meet it? Can it be met, is the question. Is shocked because your face.
That was tight.
Yes, it was. It was set so high because Arg didn't want to play it. No, it was not set so high because Arg didn't want to play it. It was set just like this. It had the same amount of space between every single incentive. There was no cheating on the incentives. There was no cheating on the incentives. We did it properly. I did it deliberately the way it was. Thank you very much. I did not swindle the incentives. No. It was just the highest one. Exactly. We had 5 other games before it, and 4 of them were met. Oh, sorry. We had 5 games, and 4 of them were met. Okay? Proper and deliberate. Deliberate, yes. Proper, yes. Right, video game. Look at those canyons.
Keep your eyes on the rail, Sonic.
That's a weird camera. It's probably killed me. It didn't kill me, but the game tried to turn around and kill me again. And now it did. And now you just go take the balance. I'm using it to balance, mate. Look at those canyons.
Keep your eyes on the rail, Sonic.
Yep, it'll have Boomfire and Ice as well. We have the ability to capture 3DS and DS games, so yeah, you'll get the full lot. We actually have the ability to capture pretty much almost all games now. Obviously, there are some other ones that we can't capture yet because they are like arcade or something. But the majority of them, we do still have. They are pulling out all the tricks. Let's go catch them, though. Love the fact that I'm just getting Tails in here screaming, leave it to me all the time. And this one, Knuckles is not guarding the Master Emerald because the Master Emerald ain't in trouble. Win a race? It wins. Because I didn't get to my booster in time. Nice camera angle. Nice camera angle. Nice camera angle. Make me all dizzy. Yeah, no, we did Sega Sonic when we did our playthrough. We didn't do Waku Waku Sonic Patrol Car. We did Sega Sonic because I had MAME that was able to be set up for it. I had Hypnotics able to help me out there. There's my line. Don't hit it. There we go. They're pulling out all the tricks. Oh, and that's why I switched to Tails. That right there is why I switched to Tails. Nice. Good morning, Misu. That was a weird drop there, Tails. Eggman, Wombat!
Leave them to me, Sonic.
Oh, I hit my noggin. That's fine, we're still good. Nice jump. I see, video game, I see. So they're now going to be in my way. Wow! I was going to say, I'm not making that. This is going to be fun now. Can I get up there still? No. Tails is too far. Oh! We got lucky. Nice jump. Oh, good jump. Good save. Uh-oh. I did the rail swap again. Oh. No worries, Cromwell. See you later. Have fun. But remember, though, if you get a little bit salty, take a break. Don't get to the point where you end up hating the game. Enjoy the Grand Prix, Tim. That was a weird run through that one. Do 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 do. You have to wonder about all the head injuries the Sonic characters have taken. Yeah, pretty much. You do. Oh, runny nose. Hay fever is starting to kick in here.
That was tight.
344 is not terrible. Yo, Nico. Thank you for the good luck. We are doing some practice on some of our stages here. We will be doing the runs in the next 15 minutes because with the way this works, I take about an hour 15, an hour 20 per run. So I need to get myself ready for it if we're doing it. Lost Jungle and that we don't really need to worry. In fact, the main thing I do actually just need to worry about are the two stupid team fights. So let's see if we can do the team fights for 5 minutes. It sounds like Sonic Heroes to me, Sleeping Steelix. You come in, you only hear, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. How you doing, Nico? You got this, but thank you. I mean, we're getting back to getting close to the time that we're on. I do want to try and actually get better than that, but that's harder, easier said than done. I would say, honestly, that Heroes here is one of the hardest games that I've played. Well, there goes Knuckles. So Knuckles is gone. Ah, there's the goat. I mean, sorry, Cream. Yeah, so I failed that. Well, there goes Cream. Yeah, so that's a restart because I failed that one. Your shell sleeps whack, yo. Mood. That's a mood. They're spinning, all having fun. I think Amy's gone. Yeah, I think the only one we got to knock away there was Amy. Yeah, there you go. With my team. They fell off. Well, they fell off, buddy. 15 seconds would be great in a speedrun.
Marriage?
No way! Morning, Zeebs. How you doing? Morning. Keeping productive and writing some marathon commentary. Ooh. See, it's interesting how you write marathon commentary. I tried writing it. And for me, it's like, I just go with the flow on my runs. Like, I have bullet points that I want to hit in terms of explanation, but most of the time it's like, no, I'm just going to go with bullet points. I'm just going to go with my bullet points. It's like, as long as I hit my bullet points, it's then just go with the flow, you know? I tried writing down full paragraphs, and I was like, nah. Yeah, bullet points help major. Agreed. Tinkering with your avatar's clothing? Noise. Okay, we knocked Cream away. We knocked Amy away. And I think we knocked Big away. Yeah, there they went. They fell down the hole. That is a perfect fight. That is what I want to see. That is how I need that to go. That was 12 seconds. Boom. Boom. That's what I need to have happen in a run. That right there is how I save some time in a run. I'll do one more of them, then we're going to Team Dork. And then we're just going to jump into runs and we're going to see how it goes. One day I would like to run this in the marathon, but I'm aware of just like how long this one is going to be as well. Like Heroes is going to be one of the ones where we do major. Yeah, it'll be like an hour, and I think it's going to be like an hour and 15, an hour and 10, regardless of IGT because of how it works. Oops. Well, there goes Sonic, because Sonic got bodied, so that was bad. That went well. Why can't that happen normally? Why can't that happen normally? They didn't even get... That's going to be a 9-second.
Marriage? No way!
That is what I want in a speedrun. Damn! 8-second fight. Oh. Why can't that happen? I wish that was consistent. I wish that was consistent. I really wish that was consistent. Holy fudge. Good morning, Ballister. God damn, that was good. That was really good. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good, pretty good. Hi. I'm assuming that's Hoy, not Hall.
That hedgehog that looked like my twin.
I'm the better hedgehog. I'm the best. Oh, there you go. They hit me, I hit them, and there goes Sonic. Sonic's dead. I can't believe Sonic is dead. Annihilate charge. Annihilate charge. Annihilate charge. Annihilate charge. Annihilate charge. Annihilate charge. See, this is a problem because we both worked out our weaknesses. Yeah, we know you've got paralysis, but we knocked out Sonic, so it doesn't work. But we knocked out Rouge, so you can't get me either. Knuckles and Omega just chilling. We are danced in fudge. That was worth annihilation, 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 annihilation. Really? Really? Lovely. Oh, by the way, Shezzy, you're saying you don't think those are the lyrics? Those are the lyrics of the song. If you think we all dance, I'm pretty sure those are actually the lyrics. Remember, Shadow's edgy. Gee, Omega, what are we gonna do today? Annihilation, 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 annihilation. I still love it, just annihilate charge, annihilate charge. Oh, well, we all dance in fudge? No, no, that's true. Those aren't the words for it. No, no, it's not. It's not. You are correct on that one. It is not. We dance in fudge. Right, I'm gonna do one jump on Egg Fleet, and then we're gonna go in for it. One jump in the Egg Fleet, and then we're gonna go for it. Sonic Heroes true ending when? When I can stomach running Team Dark or Team Chaotix. I'm sorry, I hate Team Chaotix's missions. I think they suck. So many arbitrary, like they took the JRPG side quest and turned it into Chaotix's main quest. What's wrong with Team Dark? They're just longer and harder. I mean, they're not really. As far as I'm aware, you can do the same stuff you can with Team Sonic. Anaya charge, Anaya charge, Anaya charge. Yes, they are. Oops. I'm an FF14 player and I say I can't stand side quests in a Sonic game. Yes. Yes, I am. That's exactly what I'm saying, Ninja. Side quests in a JRPG, I'm good for. I'm alright with them. In a Sonic game? No. Send on a stealth mission, blows up the place. Yeah, that sounds like Omega. That sounds like Omega to me. Yeah, see, it's funny because if you play them in order, you do Team Sonic, which you're like, all right, fair enough. Then you do Team Rose, Team Dark, which was like super hard. And then you do Team Rose and you get, hi, I'm Omochao. I'm here to teach you how to play the game. And you're like, what? Yeah, so we just get that and then you just like run off that. Oh, it's so good now that I know how it works. That's the part that I want. That's literally the only part that I want there. Just make sure you do that jump and you're good to go. Up and down. Still love the fact that it has moving platforms with turrets on it. You know, it makes no sense. Go, Jeffy! Aww. Give me my booze, let us go. Actual difficulty selection would have helped. If you wanted hard Team Sonic, you can't have it. Not unless you do super hard mode, yeah. Thanks. You had a thought. That's dangerous, Moogle. Go on then, what's your thought? Well, poops. Saved it. For some reason, I didn't lock onto that turret. Boing. So you know the artist badges? I do. And you know your BRB screen? Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, no, continue. Because I've also had an idea on the BRB screen as well. Why doesn't Jeffy have a badge? Oh, good point! I need to give Jeffy a badge. I don't think... Moogle, you have editor access. Can you give Jeffy a badge, or is that strictly a streamer thing? Sonimos do be a badge. It doesn't say it's an emo badge. It just says it's an artist badge. I need to give Jeffy a badge. I'll do it once I finish this. Morning, please. It's a badge. It's a little icon next to your name, Jeffy, that says you're an artist. An artist badge. I'm surprised I did not get blown up for that. Get it over. We are well. Yeah, well, you're gonna have one on here too. I love auto scrollers now. No, I don't. What am I saying? Oh, you gotta love auto scrollers. Think it's a streamer only thing. No worries, I can get that sorted. Big jump. Even bigger jump. Yeah, you can still make lava tails, which is cool. Don't you shoot me. Oh, they suck. They shot me. They suck. Gonna run fast. Nice. There you go. Uh-oh. I made a mistake. I can use the other side. It's fine. There we go. Thank God for 2 cannons. Thank God for symmetrical violence, huh? Yeah, so I'm about normal and I'm stuck. Please rocket excel me. Please rocket excel me. It's like, I need to rocket excel. Right, hold on. I come into here. I come into here. I find the girl called Jeff. Add new. The girl called Jeff. And I add that. Save. And if Jeffy refreshes her stream, Jeffy now has badge. Friday is meant to be 32 degrees. Looks at fan. Gets ready to turn fan up. Yeah. That's going to be my plan. That's not what you want. Not what you want on. Right, we are going to set up for a run. You are special now, Jeffy. Yes, you have the badge. You have special badge. There you go. Little RS badge. Right, we're going to get ourselves set up for our run. I'll be back in a couple of minutes because this run is going to take us at least 1 hour, 17 minutes, probably longer, but maybe, just maybe, we can get 120. So, use this time, go get yourselves a drink, go get yourselves a snack, guys. We're going to come back and do one big run of Sonic Heroes. Alright, we are back. It is time for some hero speedruns. So we're going to make sure we go to our save file. I'm going to change it. Or my console is going to crash. Let's see what's going to happen. So we're going to go all the way down. All the way down to save file number 78, I think. Nope, we're on 77 now. So, 77. Is it going to crash? Nope, it didn't crash. Oh my god, it didn't crash. Good job. Maybe that's a blessing for our run. Whoa. Alright, here we go. Speed run incoming. Are you ready to go, folks? The run begins in 3, 2, 1.
Let's blast through with Sonic speed. Okay. All right.
Every man's back in the controller, right? Hey. All right, let's see what we're going to get here. Are we going to get closer to our original PB? Because that's what we're aiming for. We're aiming to get down to this 117 range again. Once we're able to get back down there consistently, it is time to start pushing back for that top 10. Which means practicing the levels, practicing the strats, and putting them all together in one run, like the jigsaw puzzle that it is. Oh yeah. There'll be another game we get to add to our speedrun repertoire. At least I'm hoping to. That's my plan anyway.
Each time you trigger a checkpoint,
Nice.
level is also
Oh. Yep, I like that my leader's level is increased because we use that to our advantage. There you go. You actually gave me my buddy this time. Feels good. Was this Wii? No, this was GameCube. This is GameCube and PC, although the PC version is significantly different in terms of its speedrun because of the version that they used. They used an old prototype instead of the GameCube version. Nice bounce. Oh, unintentional massive launch is always good. Yes, give me my extra lives. This is another game similar to like Sonic 4 that gives you a metric butt ton of lives, yet you don't really need it, which is good. Just hide my wall. No! Wow. That was unlucky. I did the skip with Tails and then switched to Sonic too quickly, who was getting bodied by springs. Too fast on your switches there, buddy. On the spring, please. Thank you. But yeah, this is GameCube. This is being captured through the open source scan converter. I have my GameCube. My GameCube is connected up to a GC HD Mark II, which has an HDMI and a SCART interface. I'm using the SCART interface to provide RGB into the OSSC, which then allows me to put it on stream.
Knuckles, we're counting on you.
Nice bodied, Knuckles. Knuckles in here. We're just abandoning him. Bye, Knuckles. Oh, there he is. And as you can see, this game just throws rings at you. It's great. Ooh, jump over them. That way I can run over here and just do this and say goodbye to that skip. Yeah, old school videos. Yeah, it's great. I love it. Like, I went to ESA back in 2018 for the first time, found out about the setup, and then had extra spending money from Sweden as I didn't have to spend that much money and decided to get into having a retro setup. And here we are, you know. Nice. We actually got the ending that we wanted this time. I'm very much looking forward to the OSSC Pro when it comes out. The OSSC Pro plus the what's it called? The Pixel Master Switch. That's going to be good.
Shoot. Not my day.
Many Misu. Honestly, a lot. Like, they're hidden, you can't see it, but there's a lot. But I've always said one of the things that I wanted to do growing up was like have one of the giant game rooms where you have all the consoles and they're all set up, and I'm just like, yes, I want this. I love this. Our Sea Palace. Looks like everyone's robots are here too. Yes, they are.
Ready to take them out.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. Love that my characters completely have abandoned me right now. You two are supposed to be boosting me, and you're doing nothing of the sort. You can. No, switch to, did they get bodied? They got bodied. Yep, they did. They got bodied. Lovely. Morning, Seeker. I would love to head up here, but Knuckles gets bodied. Stop getting bodied, Knuckles. Whee! But no, I love the development that retro gaming has had. Like, a lot of people are going, retro gaming's being forgotten about. It's like, no, it really hasn't. It really hasn't. Like, the Retro Tank 2X into the Retro Tank 5X is amazing. We've got the Pixel FX Morph coming out. You've also got, as I said, the OSSE Pro is on its way. Like, there's lots of good stuff. What a jump that was. Thank you for the congrats on the PB. It was good fun. But I'm looking forward to it. It's like, oh, yes. I did too many mashes there.
If we use triangle dive, we can move all around.
While moving. While gliding. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really fast there, so there's no point. Running fast through stage. On the kick of your bum. Turtle time. Wow!
This turtle is swimming with a block on his back.
Well, that's disappointing. Don't die, Arg.
Period and not
Let's see, we got this. I think I've got this. Yeah, no, I'm fine. Just. It's like, yeah, no, I'm fine. Just, but I'm fine. Thank you.
Press the B button in power formation to use fire dunk. I turn Sonic and Tails
Into fireballs and shoot them at enemies. Fire dunk. I love that as a name for an ability. It's like, what we doing? Fire dunking. Oh, okay. You want some notes from IGN? Japan's hands on it for it? Yeah, go for it. What are they saying? What do they got? Made it. Wow, my head's spinning. Yo, Clove, how you doing? Sonic gradually becomes faster via level ups. Oh, so the XP also controls his speed. I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense, because like with Sonic, it's like you want him to be going fast. Turn on your YouTube. Apparently you fell asleep watching me play Shadow or a lighter restoration. What? What? The tutorial, described as awkward, took about 15 minutes. Oh dear. An awkward tutorial? Say it isn't so. Yeah. Once that was over, the whole experience was described as phenomenal. Ooh. Having local festivities in your town, so last night was fun. Yo, nice. Nice. Always good having a party in that, you know? Being able to just chill out, relax. Shooting some beat balls outside of the school. Just make sure there's not a couple of guys who are up to no good and don't make trouble in your neighborhood. Because if you get in a tiny fight, your mom will get scared. She'll probably send you off to your uncle in Bel Air. Watching you play Shadow, but you think you hit a remote, went to a World War II cigarette lighter restoration video. So you'd be watching the Super Play then. Make sure I got him now. OST changes when the player encounters an enemy. Yeah. That's what you want to hear. I mean, I'd expect that. I'd love to hear a little bit more of the OST as well. Hit him! I love the fact that none of you are hitting him. Jeez, that was slow. Thanks for hitting him. There were no non-playable characters in the demo. I wouldn't think so. I think they're going to keep the story points in that to under wraps for the story. Ah, specifically Shadow, because we were talking about it yesterday morning. I need to do like a I don't know how long it would take me to do every single route in Shadow. And I don't mean every single main route once. I mean 100% Shadow the Hedgehog. Players can boost and is described as limited like in the previous games. We knew that. There's going to be a boost gauge, a boost bar. It's going to be a boost bar. I wonder how long it would take me to do every single playthrough of it. I could make that into a subathon. Yeah, I'm ready for the best one. I could make that a subathon. Like, every time, it's like we go all the way through it, but it's like, to unlock the next track, we need to hit a point for it. I could do the big Shadow subathon, actually. Maybe once I've learned Shadow the Hedgehog. Amy will give the player a reward in exchange for collectibles, which are shaped like hearts. Okay, yeah. It was called. It was for Amy. Which yeah. No, that's fine. It was called. People called it.
Yes, we are.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Mmm. Mmm. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. So we now know that at least one of the collectibles are going to be given for other people. That adds credence to the fact that the purple coins with a hook on it might be for Big the Cat, and that the spiky ones that are red are probably for Knuckles. That's just the state of the game reviews nowadays. Very publisher-dependent puff pieces. Oh, 100%. The only way that you're going to know if a game is truly good or not is by listening to people who've played it. Like, is actually by listening to just fans who have managed to get hands-on. What'll be interesting is if any of the people who are at Summer Games Fest's hands-on are allowed to talk about it. Not the little bits of morsels that we're getting right now from people on Twitter. I actually hate that so much. Like, it's... Oh, I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there. No. Don't go there, Arg. That's fine. Not going to do that one. Not going to do that one. See, I didn't get level 3 there, which is bad. I mean, at the end of the day, I say the same thing with all reviewers. Take anything reviewers say with a pinch of salt. Take anything reviewers say with a pinch of salt. At the end of the day, they are paid to do so, you know? And that goes for any of reviews. Any of them at all. Aww. At the end of the day, the only person that can decide if a game is good or not is you. If you enjoyed it, it was good. If you didn't, it was bad. Obviously, there's a lot more nuance to it, but you just have to wait and see. And IGN is but one source of feedback. If you're not sold on it yet, wait until the game comes out and then ask people what their feelings are.
Use the B button to accelerate and control stick to balance.
Mind yourself never to listen to Arg reviews. Yeah, no, that's totally fine. I am but one source, Moogle. Don't use me as an official source. Just use me as one and then go for others as well. Like, never look at one review and go, oh, I want to do this. Get more than one. Always get more than one. Always get more than one eyes on it. Which is why, once the IGN stuff is done, I'm hoping other people do get to post their reviews on it. And we can make our own decisions.
Yes!
Yo, Paulie. Thanks for the good luck. Reviews you do are normally whilst playing the game. Oh, yeah, no, exactly. 100%. I will only give you a review based on me actually playing the game. I can't give you a review on something I've never played, you know? Oh, there are plenty of reviews out there that are bought and paid for and not honest at all. Honestly, no one is going to say this demo-style early game version is boring, but it's new. Honestly, Zombilly, I wish people would do that. I wish people that got to play the demos and that were allowed to give free reign and were like, I didn't enjoy it. Because at the end of the day, a review is subjective. You know? It is subjective to the person. Did they enjoy it? Yes or no? Oh, they are, but Arg managed to mess up. Oh, they saved me though. I want to be Knuckles here. I want to be Tails. And then we'll take them out with Sonic. Do 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 do. Oh, unlucky Arg. I didn't really need to kill those ones. It was these ones up here I needed to kill. Not that it matters, because the same thing's happening. There we go. Yeah, he just skims over the top of it, and away he goes. Remember when all those reviews gave Sonic 4 a shining review? Yeah, I remember. At the end of the day, I just still bought it, though. Oh, I knew you were going to do that to me, game, because I switched too early. Sadly, you live in a world where someone may be going in the industry with every intention of being open and honest, but when they come back, when the bills come knocking and the ledger's looking empty and that big paycheck comes along, yep, 100% agree. 100% agree. Which is why if I ever do anything, I will tell you if it is a paid thing or not, and then you can decide based on that, you know? Yeah, exactly. I agree with Isu. Never blind trust one person in general. You want to make sure you look at more than one person. Always look at more than one person. Do-do-do-do-do. I mean, Mania got a blinding review because Mania is a damn good game. Said by blind fan drunk on nostalgia. Mania is a genuinely good game, though. Like, I will fight for Mania tooth and nail. Mania is a really good game. They set out to make a Sonic game made by Sonic fans, and they succeeded. Like, it's a good game. Meanwhile, on the other side, Forces is rather mediocre. And the reason I say that is because they had the ability to do classic style stages in Forces, and those are one of the worst parts of it. Your rendition of You've Been Watching's beginning raving reviews. Yay! I'm glad folks are enjoying it. I hope the event's going well. I hope the marathon's going well for you. Still think you're nuts for doing 35 hours by yourself. Mania is solid, but has nothing of its own, just references and level design ripped wholesale. Disagree. There are 5 brand new stages in there. Yes, there are obstacles in that from of the older games, but the level designs and the routes for it, for especially the new Mania ones, are all new. But, yeah. Does it have nostalgia in it? Yes, it does. Is it full nostalgia? No, not at all. Not at all. I always say it's 50-50 on the nostalgia. Hey, Mugo, yeah, I've got no problem discussing stuff with Ninja's Climber. It's fine. It's all good. It does feed a lot from nostalgia, but it's still only 50-50 nostalgia. It's still only 50-50. 3 coffee drinks in 20 hours ain't that bad. I ain't gonna say nothing since I'm not really into coffee. Like, it definitely has its nostalgia elements to it. Completely. 100% agree. But the level designs and the level layouts for things like every Act 2 and all the new stages are unique. They are new. And it's not nostalgia. Like, that's not nostalgia because they're new, you know? Another fan of nostalgia, Mania feels just right. See, Mania is nice. I would love if the devs could come back to Sonic and work on a brand new game. I think that would be great. And then that would show a lot of people that they aren't just flukes and one-offs and using nostalgia. They can actually make a really good Sonic game, you know? But the problem is, they can do that with 2D Sonic very easily. Or not very easily, that's unfair. They can do that and have successfully done that with 2D Sonic. But they struggle to do that with 3D Sonic. And this is what I want for them to do with 3D Sonic. I want them to have the Mania equivalent of a 3D game for Sonic. But it's hard, you know? I don't know what it is exactly they're looking for, because they just have too many different fans segregated over so many different types of 3D Sonic. Oops. Come on, you two, get back up. Nice. Speak from the viewpoint of someone with very little 2D Sonic experience. Yeah, no, it's fair. It is fair. 2D Sonic has a good mechanic to base off of. 3D doesn't really have that. Well, no, not if they keep changing every single time, you know? They keep changing or adding gimmicks every single time. The only consistent thing with 3D Sonic is, well, as of Unleashed, was the boost. Hey, Ultra Naruto, how you doing? Ultra Naruto. Love it if they took real Knuckles physics instead of the beta ones in Sonic 2. I feel you on that one, Clove. I feel you on that one. Since those executive desperate to find something exactly Ninja Slimmer. Yeah, I agree with you on that. Fully agree with you on that. They're desperate to find something that sticks, and they keep trying something new each time. And then you build up a fan base that really loved 06. Yes, there are people out there that really love 06. You then build up a fan base that really loved Unleashed. You then built up a fan base that really loved Generations. And then you built up a fan base that really loved Lost World. And because you keep changing it every single time, those fans never get to see the thing that they liked innovated on, you know? And you're like, ah. But it's hard. It is. Game dev is hard. Speaking of game dev being hard, time for Team Rose. But no, I agree with that. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Yo, Pizza Ninja. I think that's why you're stuck in the adventure era for Sonic. I like the adventure era as well, though, Iona. Like, and I will say, me liking the adventure era is definitely nostalgia. Like, it's 100% nostalgia. Right, big. Time to go, bud. There we go. That was not bad. They actually were nice. Thank you. They were actually nice. They were nice enough.
Marriage?
No way. They were nice. I take this. Never a fan of the boost gameplay. For you, you're not a huge fan of playing anything past 06. Totally fair. And I know a lot of people that are in the exact same boat as you. They don't like the boost gameplay. I don't mind it because I like to take the time to figure out how I go through the levels and just make Sonic go as fast as we can. There are some games where the boost gameplay is better than others. Like, for example, I do think the boost with the drift system in Generations is better than it is in Unleashed, but Unleashed stages are better to look at and are a lot more fun to run around in. Finds the perfect solution, goes and plays Mania. Mania is perfection for the 2D games. Like, it is good for the 2D games. I did not want to keep my speed and run past that. Thank you very much, game. 1, 2, 3, yeet. But yeah, they need to find something for the 3D Sonic that is like Mania, and they just haven't found it. They just haven't found it. What was I say? Is this level going to load in? But that was a big yeet. That was a big launch. Thanks, Tails. Knuckles. Okay, there you go. That was interesting. When you think of boost being helpful, you think of how often it's used in Colors Ultimates. Yeah. Yeah. Everyone has their favorites, but Sega can only prove to fulfill one of the fans. They've done so many things in 3D games as a massively split fan base. That's why the DayZ full game flopped so hard. So many DayZ mod modes. Yep, who do you choose to make happy? Exactly. Oh, fudge. Take Sonic and go. Take Sonic. Nah, never mind. I got robbed. I'm being robbed here. I'm being robbed. Okay, we got it. We got it. It's fine. Sneak in, Knuckles. Oh, Knuckles the sneak. Well done. Sneaking in there. Having checkpoint-initis again? In this stage, yes, I always have checkpoint-initis.
Leave it to me.
This stage, it is a required thing. Because I need both Tails and Sonic to be at level 0. Knuckles can level up. Like, Knuckles can level up if he wants, but I need Tails and Sonic to both be at 0.
Got it.
Do 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 do. I mean, at the end of the day as well, pulling the conversation back to Frontiers for a second, I'm going to get Frontiers, and I'm going to play Frontiers, and you're going to be able to see my reactions to Frontiers on stream. So, we will see how it turns out at the end of the day, and y'all can make your own decisions if you think it's something for you to worth buying or not.
Seem like we can go up.
Let's go over there, Knuckles.
Do-de-do-de-do-do. Yeah, I needed Tails and Sonic to be level 0, so I could do that skip. Do-do-do-do. 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 Do-ba-da-ba-ba-do-ba-do-ba-do-ba-ba-do. Yeah. If they're not level 0, if Tails is level 1 or 2, you will stun the enemy or you will destroy the enemy, and Sonic will not take damage. If Sonic is a higher level, he will not take damage for as long and therefore not have a big enough window to go through the barrier. Basically, I'm launching Sonic with Tails into an enemy, making Sonic take damage, and then using that invincibility to get through into the secret room. Is what I'm doing. Eggman's robot. Don't you dare catch Tails.
Leave them to me, Sonic. Take this, take this.
Good throw, good throw.
Take this, take this.
Leave it to me.
Okay. How can we stop that dice from spinning? Here we go.
Whereas here, it don't matter who I level up.
There's bingo on the table.
We love bingo.
Fun is just about to begin.
Nice. I know, right? Where is he aiming? I don't know. I'm being bullied.
Leave it to me.
I'm definitely being bullied. Right, get over there. There we go. Knuckles fell off the table. Good job, Knuckles. Good news is I am Tails, though, so that's nice. The reason I say that's nice is because I need to be Tails here. What? You thought something about Bingo Park, Casino Park, Bingo Highway while I play. What'd you think about? What are you thinking? What? Hi, Knuckles. What up? Yo, if you could line up with me, that would be grand. Yo, thanks, Knuckles. Lovely.
Look at all those Eggman robots.
Yeah.
I'll take care of them.
Think they ever thought about making a Mario Party with the Sonic characters? Sonic Shuffle.
Got it.
Leave it to me.
Burn out Sonic Shuffle. Google Sonic Shuffle and then I'm sorry. Yep, Sonic Shuffle, literally made by the same people that made Mario Party. The difference is, for some reason, they decided to make the AI cheat. Oh yeah, no I am. You know the best thing about going for a top 10 in Shuffle? I only need to do it once. Not again. Get out of there. Thank you. I only need to do one run. The hardest thing about getting a top 10 in Shuffle is actually going to be finishing a run in Shuffle. Without cheating. Yeah, that was new. Getting stuck in the thing again. New place for it to happen, but I've had getting caught in there before.
Look at all those Eggman robots.
But yeah, there's like maybe one, maybe two runs of Shuffle that have been fully complete. That is legit. Because that AI, it cheats. It's a cheating AI.
Let's go.
Ah, Tails. Thanks, bud.
Here we go.
Oh, they all came. I was trying to keep one of you alive. Or one of you off the thing, anyway, so I could keep you alive. I'm going to switch to Tails the moment I land here. How does it cheat, or what exactly in particular? In Sonic Shuffle, you have cards that are your movement spot. And you pick a card that you can see to move that amount of spaces. However, you can also steal a card from the other players. Now, in multiplayer, that's fine, because none of you can see each other's cards. However, the AI, being the AI, knows exactly where every single card is. So if it needs to move a 2 and doesn't have a 2, it's stealing your 2. And it will do it, like, with great accuracy. That's how it cheats. That's how it cheats. Yo, Full Force, how you doing?
All right.
Thank you for providing endless hours of entertainment for you to waste your day away with. I'm glad I get to. I'm glad to be able to do that and you enjoy it. 422.
Perfect.
Almost 420, but I ruined it. But no, the AI cheats massively. Trust me, when we get to that game and I start complaining about it, you'll know. And I complain about it with love. Yeah, top 10 in Sonic Shuffle is free, but getting a good time must be painful. See, the thing is, Past, I don't even think getting a top 10 in Sonic Shuffle is free, because finishing the run is going to be the hardest part.
Eggman.
Because you need to do all 5 levels, so it's Emerald Coast, Firebird, oh no, Emerald Coast, Jungle, Firebird, Ghost Train, Space. Yeah, 5 maps. 5 maps you need to do. And you need to do them all in single segment.
I'll take care of him myself. Too
Alright, 1 and 1. That's not good.
Leave it to me.
There we go. That's my tails level up. That's fine.
Leave it to me.
They do. They have Pegasus Millennium Eye. Yes. Honestly, that's the best way to describe that. Yes, they have Pegasus Millennium Eye. Oh, I forgot you already activate with that. Sonic Boy, you think you can beat Eggman with the power of my Millennium Eye? Except for it's not even Eggman that you're fighting. Why do you always go at the springs? I swear. Okay, we finally got a Knuckles level up. The downside is... Oh, it didn't blow it up. Lovely. Oh, well, that's definitely a time loss. Good. Boom. Don't get too excited, boys. Those were the easy ones.
Those were the easy ones.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Og's got a runny nose. I'm blaming hay fever.
What a waste.
Or rather, specifically, I'm blaming pollen. Team Rose, yeah, no, exactly, just, Well, now we're officially in the mid-game. Welcome to the Rail Canyon. It's funny, basically between each of the team fights, I consider it early game, mid-game, and late game. So Rail Canyon, Bullet Station, Frog Forest, and Lost Jungle. I was gonna say, I'm not Tails there, game. I don't know where those two went, but I'm glad you switched me to it in time, because this is dodgy. Look at those canyons! Oh, trust me, I have my eyes on the rail. Don't you worry about that. Wait. If you got so bad that last Wednesday, I'm pretty sure you sneezed over 300 times. Yep, sounds about right to me. I'll try something. That actually worked. That was cool. That worked a lot. Good to got it, good to got it, good to got it, good to got it, good to got it. Her screen. Right, hit that and boost. Hey! Train coming from behind trying to hit me in the face. I mean, it didn't try. It successfully did it. Stop it. Nice. Nice. The rail! They're pulling out all the trucks. Give me Tails, please.
They're pulling out all the tricks.
There we go. Nice grab, Tails. Let's go. And the fly.
There they
Don't donk, Knuckles. Good job, buddy. Okay, stay on here. I'll just stay in the middle. Thank you. I'm getting bodied. No! Unlucky. Oh well, there's our death in the run. Back down to this part we go. Thanks, Knuckles.
Leave them to me, Sonic.
Okay, so how do I want to handle this? Do I want to be Sonic and then just stay? So do I want to jump over here? I think I do. So I jump over at this rail and then just stay on it, I think. Yeah, okay, no, that's how I want to do it from now on. Yo, Broken Hyperlink, how you doing? Thank you for the resub. How's it going? Okay, we want up in the middle here. Yeah, we do. Straight on there. Straight on that magical rail. We love this magical rail because this rail takes us right over. Skips over everything the Tails would normally have to fly over and allows us just to go.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Just gonna land on that and then just launch myself over, apparently. Not how I expected that to go, but there we go. That would have been a really good 319 if I didn't have that death. If I didn't have that death, that would have been much better. Oh. So yeah, left rail on that one, Arg, not middle. Sorry, right rail. Not middle, right. The right rail is the important one. I guess you could say the right rail is the right one. No, no one. That's fine. Just like, no. Wondering, have you ever gone to do that other shuffler after the one time you did it? I've done the, which one do you mean, Burnout? Because I've done the ring shuffler. I've done a number of the shuffles, but I do need to get back into the habit of doing more of them again. But I'll do them once, I think I'll do the shuffles like once I finish with Elden Ring and that right now. Oh, I'm the wrong character. Good switch though. Camera angle. Stop it. They got bodied. Yep, they did. I have done some shuffles in my gaming career. I have indeed. But I need to, if I'm going to do more of them again, I need to make sure that I'm finished with like Elden Ring and that right now. I don't want to have too many things on the go. Nice. Good switch to Tails there, actually. That's a really good switch. Do-do-do-doom. How you doing, Sarah? Okay, and then switch to Knuckles. Because we're going to come body this enemy. Switch to Sonic, get the platform, and then away we go. Nice. Nice Arg on the corner. Do-do-do-do. I'm glad that happened right at the checkpoint there. Because we got robbed. Like, just saying, we got robbed there. We got robbed. We had so much speed that when we hit the edge of that platform, the game just went, I'm pushing you over to the right and you're falling off. Thank you. Nice. Gotta go fast doing my stuff. Last one you remembered you saw was the Pepsi Man Mario Party Mega Man one. You think, oh no, wasn't it too? Yeah, no, we've done one other one after that one, Burnout. But I do need to do some more of them again. As I say, that'll be after I've done like Elden Ring and whatnot. I want to say I'm getting close to the end of Elden Ring, but honestly, I've got no idea. This is GameCube. This is the cube of the game. I'm just missing all the level ups, apparently. Who is it? Am I getting it? No. I think my heart stopped too. Yo, you're Dick, how you doing? You love this game, but you imagine it being a pain to run? It's the same as any other game, honestly. It's definitely one of the more difficult ones that I've ran, personally. But I feel like that's just because I'm less used to the physics and the punishment of, by the way, if you die, you're losing, like, minutes. Unless you die right next to a checkpoint, like I did. But yeah, it's got its own funky, what's the word I'm looking for? It's got its own funky mechanics, but nothing that I can't handle. What would it take for a PS2 run? Me actually having a PS2 that I can capture.
Really steep here. Be careful.
PS2 is one of the systems I don't actually have set up able to capture from yet. Yo, Rowan, how you doing? Loss of dignity. Nah, it's long gone. It's long gone.
The speed decreases if Sonic
Nice.
is thrown off, and Tails falls off.
Is there a specific reason we run it on GameCube? It's the best version. It's the best version to run it on.
We're about to crash.
Funky mechanics is a polite way of saying it's a broken mess. No, it's got funky mechanics. It's definitely not a broken mess. Definitely playable. It is definitely playable. One day they'll land on that. Today is not that day. Anything wrong with Xbox? Xbox is second best to play on from what I've been told. I mean, I just go with the instructions that are on speedrun.com for this. And speaking to Sid in that, they're like, no, if you have GameCube, do GameCube. Yeah, it's encoded as solidly, basically. Different versions of the games. Oh, look at all these extra lives we've got. Nailed it. Nailed it. Finding the hermit crabs is harder than I thought. I'm not. Oh, no. Not a fan of the chaotic stuff. It's like glorified side quests as your main missions. Next Elden Ring stream is tonight, Lord of Skull. Tonight, starting around maybe 5:30, 6 o'clock. I'm feeling like I might want to do a slightly extended Elden Ring stream tonight. So we'll see what happens. But aim for say maybe 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. tonight. But we'll see what happens. That is British summertime, by the way. That is in approximately 4.5 hours from now.
Loaded with Eggman's weapons. There's only one way to go.
Backwards! Uh-oh, too far backwards. Too far backwards. No, I'll be streaming for it, Misu. I'll catch it up. I'll catch up on it, basically, with all you coming in and saying, yo, did you see Xbox? And then I can get that one. I might want to try and get into doing, like, live reactions and that later, or for events like this or something, but, like, I'll definitely catch up with it. Like, I will definitely catch up with it, 100%. Retreat! Oh, no. Oh, unlucky Arg. Of course he doesn't. Why would he give up? He's winning. Oh, he's really winning. Jeez. Give me that ring. Thank you. I'm good at aiming my characters. There we go. That's what you wanted to do. Jeez. When you sat down to watch your stream tonight, Arg, you have a nice bowl of tomato soup and some cinnamon rolls slathered in dairy. Mmm, cheese. Cheese. Yo, GB UFO. Getting that oh no in there. Yep, getting the oh no's going. Gets hit. Oh no. Oh no. But no, for me, Xbox, like, I still need to catch up with Wholesome Direct and the PC Gaming Show. I didn't get to see them because obviously I was doing my marathon runs yesterday. But maybe in the future, like, if more people are interested. Ah! It's fine. It's fine. This is fine. I can't believe it's done that. This is fine. GameCube, how could you? How could you? For some reason, my GameCube refused to read my disc there. So there goes my run. No, not like this. Not like this. That's all right. It should have saved. It should have saved. We should be fine. It should have saved. It should have saved. It should have saved. Please tell me it saved. Please tell me it saved. Oh, I gotta scroll down. Now I have to scroll all the way down to file 877 again. This is a bad idea. This is why you don't do your save files on this in case the game crashes. Damn it, 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 damn it. There's my run. Please tell me it worked. Please tell me it worked. If I'm back at Egg Hawk, then no. Or if I'm back at Egg Albatross even. Please, 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 please. Oh, thank God. We're fine. We're fine. We're just losing time. It's fine. We're just losing time. Thanks. Thanks, GameCube. Appreciate that. Never actually had it crash in the middle of a run before. I've had it crash, like, at the beginning when I choose a save file, but I've never had it crash actually during a run. So there's your, that's never happened before. Yeah, mine too. No, that's bad. I can save this. Good save, Arg. Camera, what is this angle? Cameras! What are you doing? Do I have to bring out Lakitu? Ah, see, I like Hand Castle better. You notice how first place was done on Xbox? Yeah, you can run on Xbox. You can run on Xbox. As I say, it's between Xbox and GameCube, it's personal preference. Don't do PS2 or PC. PC's a completely different leaderboard. PS2's a janky mess.
Look, there's a frog over there. Leave it to me.
Sonic loves his air running. Yeah, PC's very interesting for its unique glitches, like all its super launches and that.
Hey, this is sweet.
Is it?
Who'd ever think this thing could float in the air?
There's his VA, sounds like a 4-year-old. Nah, it was a kid though.
Leave it to me.
Where am I going? Off the edge, apparently. Brr. Even for Sonic Adventure, I know different VA for this, I believe. I believe the VA for Sonic Adventure is different, but for Heroes, it is literally a kid. For those of you who are not aware, Espio, Charmy, and Tails are all the same family. Family of voice actors. Do 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 do. Bum bidi bidi bim bidi.
Leave it to me. Yup.
There they are.
Yup, yup.
Leave them to me, Sonic.
Do do.
Got it.
I find that my checkpoint allergy is flaring up.
Leave it to me. Look, there's a
Okay, we're lighting on this apparently. Did Colleen do? Did Colleen do? I don't know. What's Colleen Tails in the 4Kids ones? I can't remember if Colleen did it or not. As she's the current Tails actress. Yeah, I don't think Colleen did the 4Kids stuff. No. How fast can you mash? I said, how fast can you mash? How fast can you mash? How fast can you mash? Here we go, 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 here we go. Amy Fan was the 4Kids. Ah. If it wasn't her, it was someone else with a similar direction. Certainly wasn't an actual child. It is for this. Although I will admit, I have not looked too deeply into the voice actors within the video game. But this one is this one is a child, yeah.
You sure it's safe around here?
Nope, not at all.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Whee!
Let's go. Dang.
Here we go. The rain the black frog summons is known to kill planets.
What? No. Really, Arg? Really? It's right there. Why are you not getting it? Why are you not getting it? Watch me die now.
Got it. Here we go. Got it. Got it. Got it. Here we go.
Hey, there's that black frog again.
Yeah. Got it.
I'm the wrong character.
Here we go.
Unlucky on the switch there, Sonic.
Ready?
There we go. But you did not get the height there. You did get the height there. Nice.
Leave it to me.
Always play as Tails here for safety because I'm a chicken.
Yes, we are.
I am the world's biggest chicken in this segment because the game will kill me if it wants to. Thankfully, there's a checkpoint right before the part that it will.
Really steep here. Be careful.
The game was nice. I can't believe it. The game was actually nice. Welcome back. Nice game. Nah. Yeah, no, it is. Oh, I didn't get my jump there.
That fruit can take out the enemies.
I'm not going near that fruit, so I can take out the enemies all at once.
There's that black frog again.
Leave it to me.
Land on that and get my jump up. In we go. Knuckles, we need you. Get their knees. Nom, 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 nom. Get their knees. Nom, 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 nom. Backwards vines are always annoying.
Here we go. Yeah.
Alright, Ark, just do this. You can do the jump. You don't need to switch. Yeah, that's easy enough. You never need to switch for that anymore.
Let's go.
Woo.
Here we go. Level up.
Game might be trying to apologize for the crash. Maybe.
Yes.
Oh, Knuckles.
Leave it to me.
Got it. Here we go.
Nice. Once again, use my invincibility to my advantage to skip climbing this entire segment. Because why would I want to climb it? Okay, video game. Oh, I'm stuck somewhere. What is this camera doing? What the heck? What the heck was that?
There's that black frog again.
Sorry about that, folks. I have never had that happen before. Yeah, that's a hero's moment. Hero's moment and a half. Was I under the platform or something? No, they're not trying to take you down to the swamp. They have taken you down to the swamp. The downside is this was not a bad stage, minus the minus that flub at the end there.
That was close.
Oh, now you want to bonk me? Okay, that's fine.
All right.
The Orca you get, but this gator is huge. It's Vector's dad. You don't mess with Vector's dad.
Oh no. That was
So not getting hit by the gate as Knuckles, then switching. You keep the iframes to go through the gate. Yep, pretty much, Rarefoil. Pretty much. That's the plan. Okay, time for Team Dark. Will they be as good as Team Hero or Team Rose was? Or will they be a pain in my butt? Let's find out.
What was with that hedgehog that looked like my twin?
I'll see you here.
Not the best way to greet those you haven't seen in a while.
Well, none of them died on that one, so this is going to be an interesting start. Nope, they're all still alive. They're all still here. We are danced in fire. And how do they know me? Right. Annihilate charge, annihilate charge, annihilate charge. There you go, they're gone.
Chaos control. What was with that hedgehog?
Yep, they're either 5 seconds or 15 minutes, and this one is 15 minutes. shadow from behind out of nowhere. There we go. Ah! Shadow RKO out of nowhere. Yep. These fights are chaos. They are. God damn. Oh, I'm glad the game crashed. Otherwise, I would have been mad at this particular fight because, oh. Getting them, having them be able to use Team Blast is bad enough because it means that you've already lost a lot of time. But Team Blast brings back the other allies and you're like, ah. Anyway, time for the final 4 stages. The final fun 4 stages. If I do say so myself. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Yep, Team Darks is a time stop as well. So that's why I just restarted immediately. It's like, yo, you're frozen for like 15 seconds. You might as well just restart. You ever have a tab crash when you go BRB? What, you mean on a browser, Della? You mean like on a Twitch stream? Yeah, I know, I've had that. Error 2000? Error 2000s are pretty frequent, unfortunately.
What? What's going on?
Flip upside down! Yeah, error 2000s are pretty common, unfortunately.
We're turning upside down.
We're back to normal now. Level up. Go.
Leave it to me.
Nope.
Go. Ready? Go.
Leave it to me.
Nice.
Go. Yeah.
You know what? I'm just gonna come and actually beat you up. There we go.
Go. Ready? Go.
Oh, there was no jump there. Thanks, game.
Ready? Time.
What?
Here we go. Yeah. Ready? Go.
Leave it to me.
There we go. That's not high enough, though. Nope, didn't get it. Unlucky. Oh well, this level sucks.
Ready? Go.
Leave it to me.
Oh, that's the jump now. There you go.
Let's go.
Do 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 do. Arg is making these noises because once again he has not hit the checkpoint. Morning, Cletus. How you doing? I want to try something there actually. I wonder if hitting that is that. You're bummed this morning? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully we can brighten up your day a little bit.
Leave it to me.
Do 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 do. Bum bum bum. Big old jump. And then my bot boost.
There's that switch again.
Let's go.
Get Sonic bodied if we can.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, come on.
Let's go.
No, that was Knuckles.
Let's go.
Nope, he does not want to come out.
Let's go. Let's go.
Nope, he does not want to come out.
Let's go. Let's go.
There we go, he's gone now. Bye, Sonic, nice knowing you. What? Okay, apparently it didn't work.
Here we go.
Leave it to me.
Well, this is going well.
Let's go.
Really? Really? Wow.
Ready?
Okay, well, yeah, this run's gone.
Here we go. Ready? Go.
Leave it to me.
This run is now done.
Got it. Here we go.
That didn't work. That didn't work out.
Yeah. Ready? Go.
Leave it to me.
Nope, that's not high enough.
Knuckles, we're counting on you.
I need both of you to come and boost me.
Ready? Go. Got
Leave
it.
it to me.
There we go. See, you get the double boost, it gives you enough speed. You do the single boost and it doesn't. And that's what I get for not hitting this checkpoint. There we go. Finally hits the checkpoint. Remember, folks, always hit your checkpoints. Although, this does allow me to now try this thing. Yeah, no, I can just hit that.
What's going on?
Yo, Sabara.
Leave it to me.
We are getting bodied after our GameCube decided to crash in the middle of the run here. And now I'm not getting my my bop boost. There we go. Oh, now you're giving me it. Okay, bye.
Let's go.
I say that and then I get the best one possible. So we say that, then they get the best one possible. That's great.
Jump now.
Nah. Yeah.
Yes.
Go.
Jump!
Do 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 do.
Yes.
Ooh, that was not good at all. That was also a big time loss, unfortunately. Having to effectively do the stage twice, and then failing the bob boost a lot of time too.
Not bad.
Ah. Aww. I'm sorry to hear that, Cletus. It's definitely not good when that happens. Well, hopefully you can spend a lot of time with Trippy right now. Give him all the love, you know. But we know that feeling, buddy.
Wonder what's next.
Ah, getting bodied in. You try to do that in time for Three Hopes coming out. Soon, TM, end of the month. Nah, been there, Cletus, been there, buddy.
There they are.
Eggman robot.
Leave them to me, Sonic.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
Step on that shadow, and that weight crashes down. Level up.
Do 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 do. Wait a minute, did somebody just steal Knuckles from me? Ah, right, sorry, my apologies. Well, as I say, same thing. Spend all the time with Rocky when you get the chance.
We go down there.
Give him all the snacks, give him all the food, you know? Give him the best possible time that he can have, is the main thing. And just prepare yourself. Couldn't sleep well last night. Very understandable. Very understandable. As I say, been there. Been there. Not great. It's not great. Oops. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the other one. Do, 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 do. Oh, I'm stuck on the hand. What the? I'm dead. Thanks, game. Thanks, game. Appreciate that. The only good thing we have about this is that we've died early enough we can still get level 3 Knuckles. Okay, further out of the thing this time, Arg, I guess. Are you high enough? Nope. Nope, not high enough. Lovely! Do 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 do. There we go, that's fair. Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. No, definitely never easy losing a pet. Do 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 do.
Leave it to me. Let's go. Let's go.
Don't know what this switch.
Yeah, no, I can still get level 3 Knuckles. It's fine. The only downside is it's going to be a little bit in. Oh no, I should get a thingy in time. Yeah, we did. That's cool. We got Team Blast in time. We got Team Blast in time for this. Blast away! Right, I need to be 2 Knuckles. It's one of the games they have a hard time understanding the controls. It takes time to get used to it, but eventually you do. Yeah, sometimes. You want to avoid using Team Blast because while it's a big attack that kills everything in sight, as you see, it freezes the screen. You can't really move anywhere, so yeah.
Level up.
Got it. Leave it to me.
Got it.
There we go. Still get level 3 Knuckles, which is good. Somebody got bodied. Right, take them out. Arg, do not fall off the edge, please.
We may be able to do triangle jumps since it's so narrow here. Got it. Here we go.
There we go. Yeah, that's fine every time. As long as I land on that right part, you're good to go.
Try going down there.
And why do we need level 3 Knuckles? For the next part coming up here.
Ready anytime. What is this place?
For this part over here.
Those 3 altars look suspicious. Let's go.
Because we use this big guy and Knuckles. There we go. I'll take that.
That was close.
One heck of a battle, even though there was no battle there whatsoever. No battle there whatsoever. That's such a good little skip. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Nah, Knuckles got over his fear of ghosts. It's Tails that's scared of it now. Think they'll remaster this? I would love them to do it. Do I think they'll do it? Probably not. If they're going to do another remaster of a Sonic game, the next one should be Unleashed. After doing Colors, that I would be surprised if the next one wasn't Unleashed. Do 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 do.
Payback time, Eggman. You guys ready?
Thanks, Tails. Thanks, Knuckles. Appreciate you both. Do 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 do. Okay, they were just running off the edge. That's fine by me. Like, whatever. Thanks, game! Tails, you were level 2. Why were you not killing it? There we go. Much better team fight there with you two. Oh, now I get level 2 Knuckles, though.
Too cool.
Oh, well, they blew up.
Leave it to me.
And they were all Sonic, really. That's not good.
Got it.
That's not good. Yeah, Tails just level 1.99999999 rather than level 2. That's not good at all. I actually need Tails and I'm not getting any. This is really bad. Oh, there's a level up for Tails.
Looks like there's a bunch of them. Come and get some.
We won't give up so easily.
Plenty of Sonics. We've had like level 17 Sonic by this point. This is definitely not good. Oh, there's another Tails, which is good. Okay, we got our level 2 Tails that we need. Now I just need to get level 3 Knuckles.
Too cool.
But I'm not getting that here because we've got enemies that are going to be falling down first. Yep, stronger attacks. You'll notice that Knuckles doesn't have his fireballs right now. That's because his volcano attack is level 3. Tails' thunder shoot gets really strong when you use it with that. So there's level 3 Knuckles now. I love the fact that you both missed one line on that. So now if Knuckles does his thing, he'll do the fireballs like that. So it powers up the attacks that they all get when they do it. And makes them do more damage as well. It's really important.
Just warming up.
So you keep saying. Nice. Boom.
What a treat.
And there we go. And when that big enemy shadow's on the ground, you can do that. Team blast it and it blew up. Nice face. Yeah, we're good.
Smash them all! Don't get too excited, boys!
Those were the easy ones.
Yes!
Dooba-da-ba-ba-dooba-dooba-doop-doop-da-da.
What? That's it?
Yep. Sorry, bud. Dooba-doo. Oh, I should split there. It's like, wait a minute. Oh, wait, no, I had a split button at this point. Finally, to the Egg Fleet in the final fortress. The downside is we are massively behind. Thank you very much for the crash video game. Appreciate it. And then we totally whiffed the rest of the run. No. No Death Wish. Built by the hands of a genius. Of a genius, you say?
All right, Eggman. Let's get this party started.
Let's go. Let's get a good level on this one at least. Let's do some good practice on our final 2 levels. Then we'll do another run and we'll see if we can do it without crashing or whiffing. Without crashing, without whiffing, without dying. Bye, Tails.
Get away from the markers. The cannons are aiming this way.
Yes, they are. Going out to space. Although we don't quite get to space on this one, now that I think about it. We get close, but we don't quite get there. Do 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 do.
They've really went overboard.
No, they haven't. Aww.
Really steep here. Be careful.
Space. Did you say space? I did. I did. I said space. Beep, 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 beep. Really?
Leave it to me.
I still got away with it. Don't ask me how, but I still got away with it. Okay. Okay, that's fine. No. I'm surprised I had the speed for that. I'm surprised we had the speed for that. There's that giant battleship. I'm already down. What do you want me to do next? Oh, okay then. At least he told me.
Time to land on that giant battleship.
Yep.
Leave it to me.
Think you can destroy those cannons by punching them?
Yep, but we don't need to, because I'm running away. Bye.
Destroy those cannons with thunder shoot.
Let's go.
Sonic, commander of the hero forces.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here we go. Take this.
Nice.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Yeah, it's barely high enough. Still counts though.
Let's charge them using your rocket cell.
Sure. Commander of the hero forces, exactly. Tails, coward who ignores orders.
Way to go, guys.
As mean. I'm waiting to hear what your Knuckles one is then, Dave.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Nice lineup.
Looks like that case is being protected by the robots. We should take care of them first.
Nailed it. Knuckles, he's there too. Aww. Well, okay, fine. I'm not allowed them checkpoint thingies.
Here we go. Yahoo!
Yo, Slither Baron, how you doing? Oi! Nice bounce. I want that checkpoint. Yeah, no, I can just homing attack that and it goes off. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Knuckles, actor. Heroes is a video game. my GameCube crashed on this one, and then the last couple of levels have not been grand, is the nicest way to put it. Still need to do practice. Still need to learn more about the game, but we're getting there. We're getting there.
More bounty. Time to destroy the next one.
Is it though?
Leave it to me.
Do. Yeah, a lot of this level gave me skipped. Tails borrowed his tornado. Unfortunately, he did not.
Let's go.
This is console. We are on the cube of the game for this.
Let's go.
Cube of the gaming variety. A purple one. Because that's the best color of it.
Let's go. Dave.
Here we go. Yeah. Let Sonic take care of this.
Thank you. Do it again. There we go. 518. Super long stages, these ones. Which is good. Well, actually, I say they're super long. I like the length of these stages. I feel like 5 minutes is a nice length for a Sonic stage.
That was tight.
3 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes is too short. But 7 to 8 is too long. Like, I feel like 4 or 5 is nice. Alright, here we go. The final fortress. The air base!
Headquarters.
The airbase.
How does this thing stay afloat?
Doesn't matter. Let's take it down.
Down.
Man's robot. Let's go. Dave.
There we go. I'm alright for this. Oh yeah, no, definitely. You only get 4 or 5 if you're a speedrunner, but I was meaning like from a casual perspective. But I feel like 4 or 5 minutes is a nice length.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Like, basically, I'm just reminiscing about Forces and how a lot of their levels were 1 to 2 minutes long, even if you were... Like, the modern stages were 1 to 2 minutes, even if you were an experienced speedrunner. Or, sorry, even if you weren't an experienced speedrunner, they were just super short, and you're like, oh.
Leave it to me.
Jump now.
Nope, apparently not jumping. I need to move, or that's going to crush me. It didn't crush me, we're fine.
Got it.
No, 1 to 2 minutes of holding forward. The ultimate gaming experience. Don't you know it?
Okay. Here we go. Those look more challenging.
Leave it to me. Okay.
Nice.
Let's go.
That was actually really good. I like that. At least it didn't have 06's loading times. No, it just had a million S rank screens instead.
Actually self-destruct. It's blown to pieces. Here we go.
Wonder why it's self-destructed.
Got it. 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 Got it.
Leave it to me.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Red laser. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. What was that bright light? Giant laser cannons? Got it.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
I was gonna say, where did Sonic go? He disappeared there. There we go, we landed on it.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
I should make that, hopefully. Nice.
Got it. Knuckles, we're counting on you.
Leave it to me.
Got it.
Leave it to me.
Beautiful. Good swaps here.
Here we go. There's robots everywhere.
That's going really well, actually.
Destroy everything that comes my way. Got it. Here we go. Got it.
Leave it to me.
There's robots everywhere. Time to party.
Your attack is not. Keep your guard up.
I'll destroy.
Knuckles, we're counting on you. Pretty Knuckles can't count. Oh, come on. Yum, 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 yum.
Leave it to me. Chase.
There we go. If only this was Boom Knuckles. Yeah, then I'd just fly through the entire level. I mean, what? No. Then all you would hear is... That pause menu refreshing my jump.
It's the yellow laser. You got it. It's the blue laser. You got it.
It's the blue laser. That is a question, actually. How do they know which colors it is? Lovely game.
Got it.
For some reason, I'm not getting any speed from this.
A hero's welcome.
I mean, would it surprise you if Tails designed this? It really wouldn't, would it? And then designed that as well. It's like, I have a giant button that will self-destruct my face. What? Boom. Eggman tricked Tails. To do what? To build the airbase?
Guess that's about it.
Still love how I did this level faster than I did Egg Fleet. The yellow laser was clearly white. Maybe. Congratulations! Now you can play Battle Mode in 2 players. Never did a lot of multiplayer in Heroes.
You won't get away.
Give it up. This looks like checkmate, Doctor. Enough of this. Sonic, Tails, Knuckles.
Dun dun dun!
What real evil is.
No, you won't.
This is it, guys. Don't hold anything back.
Oh, hey.
No worries.
Lovely, R, good start. Yeah, I was gonna say you're now just gonna get caught by all this stuff and get bodied. I was gonna say you're dead because he's gonna charge you. Good job, Arg!
What real evil is. This is it, guys.
Oh, now you do the charge. Lovely.
No worries.
I need to wait. Yeah, thank you. I do actually need to wait for him to pass by there, because if you don't... Did you get him? Nah. Nope, none of them got on in time because we didn't switch. There we go. Nope. There we go, he's dead. We win. There you go. There you go. Yep, little just wiggle, 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 wiggle. That way they just basically stick to it and just go, and that's it. Ah! I don't want to look. I don't want to look at the timer. Oh, come on then. Let's look at the timer. What's the damage? Yeah, plus 7 minutes. Yeah, okay, that's about fine. Yeah, that's fine.
You're finished, Eggman.
7 minutes because we lost time on Emperor there because we just had to restart it. And then we didn't lose too much time in Egg Fleet and Final Fortress. We lost it in Robot Storm because we started. What was the damage at the crash after Rail Canyon? Because we did Rail Canyon, we did Bullet Station, we did Egg Albatross. We only lost a minute with the crash, actually. That wasn't bad. But then, yeah, just after it, everything just went to poop. After it, everything went to poop.
Really? Come
Yeah, what's the damage? Yes. Oh, look, our start was actually quite good. And then, how did I whiff power plant?
Thanks, Knuckles.
Ah, whatever. I gotta get some practice on those stages. Gotta get some practice on those stages. Right, I'm gonna leave you with the Team Sonic theme playing. I'll be back in a couple of minutes, and then we are gonna do another run. Yo, Karu. We're just gonna jump in. We're gonna do it again. That's the plan. I will see you all in a couple of minutes. Remember, stand up, stretch your legs, get yourselves a drink. Because I'm gonna be right back. Alright. Back up and running. Let's just... I'd say pretend that run never happened, but let's just hope that the game doesn't crash again. Let's go with that. And let's hope that Team Dark and that'll be nice to us. So we're going to switch over to another new save file. Oh, I think the game's going to crash. Oh, are you going to crash when we load up 76? Let's find out. Nope, it didn't. I still don't trust it. I still don't trust it. It's going to crash. Right, we're going to jump in. We're just going to jump straight back in, do another run, see what happens, see if we can have some fun. Make sure we get good fights, and hopefully no crash. If this does crash, and I'm saying it now, if this does crash, I am making the executive decision to stop the run, and then we're going to go and play something else. Would it not be best to reboot the game before jumping in? You know, Delta? Yes, let us reboot the console. Just for you, Delta. Oh, it's so good. It's so daft. I love it. Oh, love it. I really do. Just hold the Z button and that works, and you're like, yes, please. I miss Easter eggs like that. Consoles don't do Easter eggs like that nowadays, which is a shame. Yo, Axel, someone asked you, what's the first PS2 game that comes to mind? You never had a PS2, so you said Sonic Heroes. Hey, you're right. Sonic Heroes is a game on the PS2. And now I gotta do the scroll all the way back down to that thing. Okie dokie. Let's hope it no crash today, but we'll see what happens. Save file number 706. And away we go. Jak and Daxter, indeed, another good one. Here we go. I mean, you ask me what's the first PlayStation 2 game that comes to my mind? Final Fantasy X. Final Fantasy X is the first one that comes into my mind. Here we go. Off we go to play the video game. Go as fast as we can. But no, games I played on the PlayStation 2. Final Fantasy, Ratchet and Clank, Jak and Daxter, Dynasty Warriors. I think that's about it, to be honest. Dragon Ball Z, Armored Core, Ape Escape. I didn't really do much, he says, looking at his PlayStation 2 collection. No, it just, for some reason, it decided to crash. I'll need to check my disc to make sure it's not scratched, but it should be fine. It mainly lives in the console, to be honest. Now consoles go for Easter eggs on the hardware itself, like the Series X and S having a print of Master Chief on the side of the console. Wait, it does? Hold on, I have one of those. I'm going to check. Oh, Knuckles. Not meant to go that way. Arg trumpets coming out. What's the Switch Pro Controller Easter egg? First games that come to mind are Tekken Tag, Dark Cloud, Rogue Legacy, Onimusha, Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry, yes. Oh, give me that checkpoint. Dude, if you play Shadow the Hedgehog more than 4 to 5 hours, the game will freeze up with a horrible sound. Wait, that's a thing that's actually based on time? I thought it was just a glitch. Oh, it does? Yo, that's cool. That's actually really cool. See, I've never opened up my Pro Controller, so I would not see that one. Yo, Green Snow Dog, what up? Speed up, Buttercup. Anybody actually play Shadow the Hedgehog? Yes, I've played Shadow the Hedgehog many times. Because you know what they say, Dirty Priest? The more the merrier. See if you can shine a light down it and you can tilt the thumbstick down. Ah. Me, I'm Heroesing. Heroesing, but if the game crashes, I'm going to stick on Vampire Survivors. If it crashes, I'm sticking on Vampire Survivors. Nah, it's all, I'll shine a light on it and I'll see it. Because it's not actually on the inside, which is really nice. But yeah, I've played Shadow the Hedgehog. In fact, we will be playing Shadow the Hedgehog on this channel at some point when we try and get top 10. From Talon Stream when he played Shadow, huh? What clip you looking for, Rare Foil? I did not jump fast, losing some time now. Oh, no, I've seen the game crashing and freezing before, Rare Foil. Speedrunners of the game like to use that as like a glitch showcase and end with that particular glitch. I didn't realize it was based on time, though. I thought it was a different way of just triggering it at will.
Shoot.
Not my day. No, not my day on that one. Thank you. Did not get our little shortcut with Tails at the start there, which is unfortunate. But hey, back to the Ocean Palace. However, one of the Sega consoles has a chip inside with potato printed on it. Codename Potato. Our Sea Palace.
Looks like X-Men's robots are here too.
I'm ready to take them out.
Yep, you're both not here again. You're doing that annoying thing where you're not here to help me, even though I'm mashing the button for you to boost me. Alright. Do. Really? You still managed to... okay.
Look at all those X-Men robots.
I'll take care of them. Got it.
Leave it to me.
Do. Look at all those chickens. Yep.
Leave it to me. Let's go. Let's go.
Do. Let's go. 1, 2. Ow. Good job, Arg. Okay, we're not making it up here. No, we still made it. Okay, lucky me. Nice jump. The game punishes you for playing too long. Don't play too long, or the game will crash. Oh, I still tried to dodge hitting that. Do. Dude, yeah, no, for Game Boy Advance games and that, you have to change batteries and that on them, because if you don't, and the battery runs out, you lose your save file. I remember running into that problem with Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced. I got the game, and I was playing through it, really enjoying it. I came back a couple of days later, and my save file was gone. Turns out the battery inside it was dead, and it didn't remember my save. Fanbase is in an odd spot this week. What do you mean, Twin B? Because I get the feeling I know what you're going to say, and I have an opinion on that. That's all I'm going to say. I have an opinion on that. It's not a good one.
I turn Sonic and Tails into fireballs and shoot at enemies.
Everyone, including IGN, says Frontiers looks good, except the Sonic fans who are in a frenzy. See, here's the thing. IGN and that have paid for the rights to say, for the rights to broadcast it and whatnot. So yeah, it's a case of the people that are playing it are going to say it's good. Some will be paid to do so, some will genuinely think that. My issue is, and you've already hit the nail on the head, there are a lot of members of the Sonic fanbase right now who are, quite frankly, going rabid for looking for any morsel of footage. And honestly, I feel like they need to go outside and touch grass. I can understand being unhappy with how Sega are handling the marketing for this. I can understand being maybe disappointed that Frontiers isn't what you want it to be. But trying to find anything of it is like, could you just stop? Like, wait for the info from Sega, wait for the info from IGN, wait for the gate. Like, just stop is my answer. Stop. I personally think a lot of them are going too far now. Well, somebody online put it best, and it's that the information for Sonic Frontiers that has been announced is less interesting than the info that hasn't been announced. So people are scrambling to find things that haven't been announced so they can be the first ones to unleash it. And it's just like, I don't care.
No problem.
I actually don't care, you know? It's like, what are you doing? It's like, please just stop. It's like, please. You don't want Frontiers, you want HD remakes of Heroes SADX and SA2? They have said that Sega are planning on doing remakes of beloved IPs. Sonic may be in that, it might not, we don't know. But, no. For me, it's a case of, I'm going to enjoy the game when the game comes out. I'm going to check it. Maybe it won't be the best game I've ever played. Maybe it'll suck. I don't know. But right now, I'm optimistic about it. I'm going to leave it at that. Because, yeah. Like, just, I feel like a lot of the people that are doing this deep diving and stuff need to just go outside and enjoy a video game. Like, not even go outside. They just need to enjoy a video game. They just need to start enjoying video games a bit more. There we go. Ian Flynn is one of those in the bag. I mean, I hope so. I hope Ian Flynn's story of the game is going to be good. As I say, Frontiers doesn't look like the best Sonic game I've ever played. Mainly because I really like momentum. I love momentum in my Sonic games. Like, you've saw me playing some of the fan games. You've saw me play Robo Blast 2 and things like that. I love momentum. I know the boost games aren't going to have that, but I'm still going to try and enjoy the game in its own right. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, we will see. We will see. But looking on social media and that right now, seeing everybody trying to get just the tiniest morsel of footage, I'm just like, I'm out. In the words of the Dragon's Den, I'm out.
Looks like Eggman escaped into the city.
With the overflow of games you've got nowadays, it's really hard to enjoy. When you were a wee lad, you got a new game every month or so, and if that game sucked, you had no other choice but to play it. See, now though, like, it's a case of, it's ye olde, you're an adult now, you can afford to buy games, but you don't have the times to play them, you know? They teased Adventure 3, you don't want them to make SA3 until they prove they can learn their mistakes with Force is good. They didn't tease Adventure 3. Izuka said that they would like to use the stuff that they're learning for Frontiers to make an Adventure 3. They haven't confirmed that they're going to do it. He may want to do it. He wants to do one in the future, but he hasn't confirmed anything. They teased nothing past. They teased nothing. Unfortunately, that's what Sonic fans are going to hear. They're going to be like, oh my god, they did this. It's like, no, they didn't. No, they didn't.
There's more?
They didn't. Oh, yeah, Eggman's Crypto Mine edit. Yeah. Knuckles, did you buy one of those? It's like, Knuckles. Lovely. I'm going backwards now. Thanks, video game. Also not true, Victor. Also not true. They are not dangling an Adventure 3 in front of Sonic fans by saying you have to play Frontiers. They have not said that in the slightest. If you don't want to play or enjoy Frontiers, that is fine. You are not stopping an Adventure 3. Izuka has literally just said that he would be interested in using the features and stuff that he has learned from working on Frontiers to make an Adventure 3. The problem is, a lot of people are probably going to expect an Adventure 3 to be similar to Adventure 2 or Adventure 1, which, by the way, are two completely different games when you look at it. But the question is, will they actually do it? I don't know. How did I go backwards? Video game. But yeah, it's like that quote is going to be taken out of context so much. It really is. It really. Yeah, it's not SA3 we want. It's the Chow Garden. I mean, I can understand the desire for the Chow Garden. I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm all right if they do. I'm all right if they don't. Maybe that's just because I don't like the idea of having to speedrun a Chow Garden. That's the main thing that's putting me off on it. I love the idea of the Chow Garden, I really do. I just don't want to have to do a game that's like that, yeah. Frankly, you want SA4? It depends. It depends what it's going to be. It depends. We'll have to see what the future holds for Sonic. You thought Heroes was SA3. Either Heroes or 06. Technically, if we include Heroes and 06, it's Adventure 5 we're waiting on. I just want game. Yeah, understandable. Understandable. You hope they keep it fresh, Frontiers 1, 2, and 3. Frontiers would have to be a stonkingly good game for them to do that. What about Advance 4? I wouldn't mind another Advance game, but to be honest, I think Mania has that covered. Like, Mania has that covered. You're not going to get other Advanced style games. As someone not intensely digged into the fandom makes popcorn and leans back. Honestly, Red Queen Yana, that's exactly what a lot of folks are doing right now. It's like, let's just watch the Sonic fans destroy themselves again. It's like, oh, please. Please. You're waiting for an Elden Born to return to Yarnum. Seeker, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. An advanced collection would be amazing. A Chow Garden only game, that would be fun as well, I think, Vinio. I think that would be fun. Just a Chow Garden game. Like, do you remember what they could do with the Dreamcast and the VMU? Some Sonic... Yeah, no. Yeah, some Sonic fans are very, very destructive. Yes, I agree. Again, when we say Sonic fans, we're not meaning everybody. Not all Sonic fans are like this, but you know. You can't be a Sonic fan. You don't hate him enough. I don't hate in general. I try and not to hate. Sure, I can not enjoy something, but it doesn't mean I hate it. There's a difference between hate and just not liking something, damn it. Oi! Well, I'm not getting up there, not at all, so... You decided to be the ultimate outcase by liking all versions of Sonic equally. Nah, I don't do that as well. There's some Sonic games that I'm not the biggest fans of. It's like, nah, no thanks, not mine. I knew you were gonna do that to me, video game. Is there a Sonic Chaos where you fight Chaos throughout the game as well? That's Sonic Adventure, Cletus. That's Sonic Adventure. That is Adventure 1. Do 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 do. Thank you, game. Adventure 1 was short. Hey, I can make it even shorter. I speedrun it. I make that game even shorter. But I have a lot of love for Adventure 1 because I played it when I was a kid. I have no nostalgia for it. Well, thanks, game. Ah, you want to hit that before you get crushed? I can beat all stories in less than 2 hours. I can beat Sonic's story in less than 35 minutes. You were watching you play Sonic 2 in the Master System a few weeks back and it brought back so many memories. You bought a Master System. Oh, nice! You actually went out and bought one? That's epic. Can I enjoy the stories? Yes, I can. I can indeed. But I'm missing all my jumps right now because I'm too busy looking in chat. No, not high enough there.
Got it.
Do 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 do. Nice. Bum, doo, doo. That's because it's the same noise. But no, Splomono, I'm glad that you went out and managed to find one. Like, that's pretty cool. Going out and actually playing the old school games as well. Like, you can enjoy both old and new games. That's what I'm doing. I'm speedrunning this right now. And then later on tonight, I'm going to play some Elden Ring. Get yourself a streamer who can do both. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Mom, can you buy me Sonic Adventure? 4 minutes later, I beat it, now you wasted 35 times. No, it's you beat it and I enjoyed it. Thank you. But you didn't waste any money. Like, nobody's wasted any. There's only one game that I would say that I've actively wasted. Sorry, two games that I would say I've actively wasted money on in my life. The first one is a game on the PlayStation 3 called Lair. It was a dragon game that was supposed to be a lot of fun, and it was a way to show off the 6-axis controller. TLDR, it sucked. The other game is Starlink. I bought that game because it had Star Fox in it. Or at least I thought it was going to have Star Fox in it. Then I got ruined by it. Those are the two main games that I have said that, yes, I bought, and I definitely wasted money. Every other game, I've bought it, I've played through it, and I've enjoyed it. So, yeah. So Sonic, none of the Sonic games that I have bought, I have been, like, outright disappointed with it. I have not. Enjoy, strikers. Have fun. People that get who never sold their games for other games. Yep, that is me. That is me. I do not sell my games. Alright, thanks, video game. I do not sell my games. Okay, I'm selling Sonic Heroes here. Anybody want to buy Sonic Heroes? Anybody want to buy Sonic Heroes? Anybody want to buy the game? If Mighty and Ray were in Heroes, who would be the speed character? Well, it can't be Sonic, even though it should be Sonic.
Guess that's that.
Metal Sonic. I mean, it would have to be Metal Sonic at this point. I want to offer one Iron Brew. Okay, we've got one Iron Brew is the best one. That's the best one. Hey, Calliope, how you doing? You have some sweet, virtual sweet potato pancakes with cream roasted nectarines and maple syrup. Ooh. I would love that. That sounds quite nice, actually. Heart Gold is the reason why you don't sell games anymore. Oh? How so, Azurite? One Iron Brew and a penny. Oof. I mean, yeah, I would speed character in Blaze. Oh, well, this is bad. I'm restarting this. Come on, Big, where are you? It's time to fly away. Why is Big immune to me? There we go. Jeez, Big. Jeez, Big. Oh, yeah, don't want to get your controller sticky. Keep your controllers clean.
But we're in a hurry.
Because you fight Team Rose here. Because Team Rose believe that we are hiding Chicola and Froggy. Even though we're not. Also, Amy's trying to get us to marry her. Time for the bingo stage. Casino Park and Bingo Highway. Amy's fighting because she wants to show her love by throwing Sonic off a building. Yep. Yep. Yep.
What is this place? Sure is bright here. We got some time. Feeling lucky?
Sonic, we only have 24 hours left.
Okay, let's go.
Well, thanks, game.
This entire city is like a giant casino.
No, fall off the edge.
Roads are all part of a pinball table.
There we go. Right, wait.
Pretty cool.
1, 2, 3, yeet.
Leave it to me.
You lost your copy of Soul Silver for about 9 years. Your boss got a copy of eBay to resell, but I had no box. Sold you for like £30 instead of the 50 you could get, and you were happy to have your game back. Yee. Yee. Ah, I just got ruined. Yeah, we did. We just got robbed. Oh, but Tails made it. We got ruined, but Tails somehow made it over. I almost made a bad mistake there by getting that one too.
Leave them to me, Sonic.
Ah, you sold it. Oh no, Seeker sold it. What happened to Azurite's one then? Thanks, game. Appreciate it. That's fine. Get up there, Knuckles. Nope, Sonic got it. That's fine. Sonic's up and over instead. We take Sonic. Let's go. And Tails is stuck in a thing. Get out. Get out. Get out. Thank you. Ah, you sold it too. Right. And you wish you didn't. Yeah.
Leave it to me.
Understandable.
Let's go.
Got it.
The only time I ever did like any selling of games was when Game Station used to do the 4 for 20. So you would buy 4 games for £20. And where did my £20 come from? My 4 Game Boy Advance games that I traded in, because they were taking Game Boy Advance games in any condition as long as they worked for a $5. So I just ended up trading in my, trading in all my games. I just did a swap all the time. It's like trading 4 games, get 20 quid, buy 4 new games. That's what I did. My copy of Soul Silver has my trainer sitting outside the Whirl Islands ready to fight Lugia. Wow, it resells for 140 with Pokewalker and box. That's not too bad considering how old it is. Not bad at all.
That was
Yo, Chrisits, how you doing? Huh? Skull. Skull. Hopefully no skulls, although we have already made a boo-boo by dying. Brum. It's Bingo Highway. You trading GameCube and Wii games, and trading in Battle Network was a taboo. Oh, Axel, I want to get a actual full collection of Battle Network. They're so rare nowadays. Oh, I know Gale of Darkness is worth a lot. Lovely Arg. There's Knuckles. There's Knuckles. Yeah, no, I generally were like, no, I'm not selling my games.
Leave them to me, Sonic.
Once again, not aiming my characters in the right direction. Thank you. Oh, GameCube games are very, very expensive. The most expensive GameCube game I have is Fire Emblem Path of Radiance.
Look at all those Eggman's chickens.
Look at all those Eggman's chickens. Arva, thank you for the 1,000 bits there. I genuinely appreciate that. That's a lot of bits. Or as Eggman just said there, get a load of bits. We did, we got a load of bits. Thank you for the 1,000 bitsies. Suddenly, R turns 55 and decides to sell his collection so he can buy a boat. Nope. I've already said I'm keeping my games collection. My games collection will get handed over to whomever when I inevitably kick the bucket.
Leave it to me.
I am keeping it. It is mine. You should consider selling all the Pokemon games since they sell for such good money. If you've got them, Aiden, yeah. If you've got them and you don't want to play them. It's going to be Tiny One, I bet. Probably. If she ends up being right in the games, yeah, she can have it. Gonna go this way because then Tails will just think of that with me. Tails betrayed me. Tails betrayed me, just saying.
I've got it.
Do you know? But yeah, generally I keep all of my games if I do it. Oh, Sonic Shuffle was so hard to get. Because games never, places never sold it. You've got a Golden Kappa coming up in 2 years, but you'll need to have a Twitch Turbo. How do you know you've got a Golden Kappa in 2 years?
It rings when you get a row of numbers vertically, horizontally,
Or diagonally. Wow. Thanks, Tails. You should be dead, buddy. I'll play on emulator right now, but I prefer if I were to be able to have them in like actual thingy for it, yeah. Oh, the algorithm for it got leaked. Oh. Told your collection once in your 22 financial issues, but you built it back up over the years. You don't really have space for it. I will. Well, I feel you on the space issue. I feel you on the space issue. Looks behind me. I used to be bothered about having sealed editions of games to keep them good and whatnot, but honestly, games are bought to be played, so I keep a hold of them as long as I keep it. So I'm, yeah, like it's just as long as I keep a hold of it, I'm happy. Nice slow bounce there. Do 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 do. Be do do do.
leave it to me.
As long as I can keep a hold of this, I'm good. Problem is, your gravity changes every time you touch something. And now we're dead. No, we're not dead. No, we're dead. No, we're not dead. I'm surprised we're not dead. I'm actually surprised we're not dead. We should be dead right now. Oh, how are we not dead? Alright, aerial bingo. Nah, we're not getting aerial bingo. Whoop. Off to the side, down at the end of the stage. Whoa! I'm actually surprised I'm alive on that stage. I should be dead. I should be 100% dead there.
Perfect.
Perfect! It really wasn't. But it's an A rank, so we take it. Can't wait until I know. Let's skip that one. Yeah, it's a bit slidey. It's a bit slidey for heroes.
Why not have some fun while
It's Robo, it's Carnival, it's Robo, it's Carnival. You got it? Knuckles got it.
take care of him myself. Too cool.
And Tails got it. So 1 and 1. Hi, Rainbow. How you doing?
Too cool.
Okay, Knuckles got his level 2. Which is not good, considering I'm still needing Tails. There's Tails. That's fine. That works for me. That was perfect timing, actually, to get that. And then my characters were all getting bodied. Hey, got a level 3 one as well. Yo, mate. Arg, the ESA channel is playing a replay of The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past crowd control, and you just killed the player. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Give me the ability to control, to troll you, and I shall. And everybody went pop. It went really well, Lonesome. Both of them went really, really well. Lovely. Nice. We got them all but one. That's fine. Take it out. Marr.
What's the matter? Got nothing left?
Keep 'em coming.
I'm just warming up.
And there we go. We went. That was actually really good. That was really good.
Too cool.
We did. We did SRB2 and we did Sonic Chaos. And we PB'd in Sonic Chaos, which was nice.
All right.
PB'd by 5 seconds. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. A little bit stuffy, but doing much better. Glad you're doing well.
What a waste.
We're not worst. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Bling. Okie dokie. That's the early game done. Time to go at the mid game. What up, Rail Canyon? Please. Look at those canyons. And don't fall off them. Please don't fall off the canyons. Please don't fall off the canyons. Please don't fall off the canyons. Ar's gonna fall off the canyon. Ar's gonna fall off the canyon.
He's gone until sunset.
Tails, Knuckles.
Give it all you got. Full speed ahead. Gonna head out. No worries. We'll see you later. Cheers for watching. Have a great Sunday. And we'll see you later. Do. Thank you for the good luck.
Keep your eyes on the rail, Sonic.
Do.
I'll take care of them.
That's a lot of speed. That was a beautiful amount of speed. And we got to jump at the bottom there as well.
Leave it to me.
Okay, so the downside here is we're going to lose a lot of time unless we manage to launch ourselves with tails like that. I take that. Oh! Good recovery. Thank you, game. Nah, I'm bodied. Oh, there you go. Thankfully, the checkpoint is just one door back, but yeah, we got bodied. No, it's not, because apparently he didn't get it. Did I not get the check? Are you kidding me? There we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Yeah, we are going. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, there isn't a checkpoint in here. I'm talking to my butt. Never mind. I thought there was a checkpoint here, but there ain't. Oh, I'm getting bodied by the train again. But at least I'm on the platform. I'm actually stuck on that. This is bad. Yo, Fuzzy, how you doing? Yo, Robo Witch, what's up? Got it. Yeah, I'm getting got by the game. That's what it's got. What's it got? It's got me. Give me that checkpoint. Oh, wait, no, we skip it for speed. No, wait, I can get that one. That one's mine. I can get that one. That one's mine. Game, give me speed, dang it. Yes, but also no. Okay, got it. Woo-hoo! Big launch. Look out! Yup. Arg! Please, stop it. Please stop it. That is getting highly annoying. What, the switching between characters? Sorry, need to do it to go fast. It's actually speed tech, by the way. I'm not just trolling you with it. You are constantly switching between Sonic and Knuckles because Sonic does the little animation when he presses the B button, but you animation cancel by switching out to Knuckles, allowing you to build up infinite, well, not infinite speed, but get up to his top speed really quickly on the rails. So it is legit speed tech. The problem is, anytime you hear Tails saying it, it means I've pressed the button too many times. There we go. No, it's got to be switching between those two. If you do it between Tails, Tails is slower. Tails has a slower maximum speed than Sonic and the rest. So you want to switch between Sonic and Knuckles because you keep smashing it to get up to top speed. And then you just keep doing it because when you're on the rails, you've got to be tilting from left to right to keep your speed at maximum speed. And rather than having to basically constantly keep an eye on where your maximum speed is, if you just mash the button all the time, you keep building up that acceleration. But yeah, it is legit speed tech. It is legit speed tech. So as annoying as it is, you gotta live with it.
Getting creepy around here.
It's because we're getting closer to the center.
Do 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 do.
Leave it to me.
There we go. And we get to reset the clock because System Shock mentioned Knuckles almost swearing. Thanks, System Shock! Streams without somebody mentioning Knuckles swearing is back to zero again. I say back to zero. I've never had a stream where somebody doesn't mention it. Every time. We say reset the counter, but the counter's never left zero, so it's fine. It's not as if you've got much work to do there. Thanks, game! Push me off the side of that, so we're dead. No! Yep, the counter remains untouched.
Destroy that engine core. Got it. Break this out.
Leave it to me.
Do 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 do.
Leave it to me.
Counter has been broken all this time, but nobody noticed because it never changes. Yep. Nice. Please don't hit me. Thank you. Dude, you think he's just enthusiastic about Crocs as you still hear shield Crocs? Yeah! That's a new one. I've not heard that one before. Do 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 do.
Hey, come on now. Don't do it, Sonic.
Too late. Boom. Do 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 do.
Level up.
No, Knuckles doesn't think in Crayon because Knuckles is the one that doesn't want to fire the gun, remember?
Yes.
Bum 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 bum.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Do do. Up we go.
That's what I call a
Ah! Still don't get that top route.
I think my heart stopped.
So did mine. Don't worry about it. Oh, I've got stuck on that now. Okay, cool.
Let's go.
Video game. Weird camera angle. Thank you.
Let's go up there.
Yep, anytime you meet Knuckles, he pretty much immediately chuckles. But remember, he never chuckles.
Here we go.
Unlike Sonic, he don't chuckle. He'd rather flex his muscles.
Yes, we are.
Let's go.
Okay, interesting.
Got it. Take this.
Do 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 do.
Leave it to me. Here we go. Leave it to me.
Tails. Attempted assassination was complete. Tails takes me out.
Yes, we are. Got it. Take this. Whoa!
Thanks, Tails.
Here we go.
Do 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 do. No, but Sonic never saw it coming. I jumped with Tails, but we didn't have our aura around us, which means there was no flying happening.
Really steep here. Be careful.
Boo doo boo boo.
Here we go. Leave it to me.
Brain. It's very close, yeah.
Takes on damage. One character is thrown off the bobsled. The speed decreases if I'm thrown off.
God damn it.
a load of this.
God
The
damn it.
bunnies, the gingerly unicorn flowers, the rainbow's mole butterfly during the back flowers.
About to crash.
What? So you just made Brian 100% confused there because you used the forbidden word. So there was lots of butterflies in there, and you didn't type butterflies once.
Here we go. 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 Here we go.
Anybody see a problem with what just happened there?
Let's go.
Anybody see a problem with what just happened there? I was switching between characters and there were no characters swapping. Huh. Huh. Yeah, in the game there. Oh no, RFM, we know exactly what happened with your with your message there. The name of the place that you just mentioned has a bad word in it. The ambassador analytically assessed the passengers. I've just realized there's like 4 of the bad words in there that Brian doesn't like. So you got a lot of butterflies for that. Again, thank you for the other 1,000 bits. That's a lot of bits, by the way. That's a lot of bits. I appreciate that. How good is this run? Is it any good? This run particularly, we are de-rusting pretty much. In terms of the speedrun itself, yeah, the speedrun's pretty fun. It's one of the more difficult games, though. There's a lot of, in terms of tech to learn to go fast. It's quite hard to recover when things go wrong. But honestly, it's not a bad run.
You're finished.
It's just not the best run either.
The old cannons. Open fire.
Oh, there's a ton of words Brian doesn't like, but he doesn't protest, he just doesn't say them. Alright, so I just run towards us, and then bring it Knuckles. There we go.
All right. One down.
Hardest to learn, but fun once learned, in my opinion. Yeah, oh well, all runs are fun once learned, I think. Like, I feel that way about it. Maybe others don't, but once I've learned a run, I'm generally quite proud of how things turn out. What are we at? 12. Okay, so I need to do that once more. Or I can get bodied. There we go. Oh, are you kidding me? 1 HP? 1 HP! He lives on 1. Get over here, you. You troll. 1 HP.
Pay for this. All right.
Boo. I say it again. Boo. Hey, Unknown, how you doing? He survived on that with 1 HP. It's still sub a minute, though, which is nice.
Eggman, you'll never
In this game, Metal Sonic is apparently a T-1000. Oh, he is. Oh, he very much is. Right, time to go to the jungle. One might even say no, I can't say it. It's not. It's not. It's just the jungle. It's not the other one. Not today, Arg. Not today. Or it even looked at just like,
Eggman, no way off the hook this time.
Boring. I keep forgetting that's why I don't do that. Because they just get you there like that way instead. Wow! My head spinning! Yep, so's mine. I hit the box. That's fine. Still got a big enough jump though, so we're good.
Here we go. Got it.
And then jump over the flower. Do. Tails. Don't know why I leveled up Knuckles there. I didn't need to level up Knuckles.
Did you guys hear a croak?
Not yet. Perfect. Our brain. Nope, it just didn't exist for a second. As I say, part of the fun in this game is some of the physics that it throws at you. Part of the challenge in the speedrun is learning how to handle it when it just decides, today you die. You can't hear the in-game music? Turn up your stream. I'm not turning the in-game music up any louder because then it'll be too loud.
Hey, this is sweet.
Whoop. Do. Hello. Brr. Yeah, physics, Sonic, pick one. Nah, I pick both. As I say, where's the rain? I need the rain here. Nice. Or is the forest from SA2? Nope, different songs. Different songs. This song and the song from SA2 are different. White Jungle and Green Forest are different from this one.
There they are.
Do.
Leave them to me, Sonic.
But yeah, Sonic songs have been used in multiple different games. Even the fan games in that use them too, which is nice. Sounds similar? Yeah. Mine sound similar, but they're definitely different songs. Do. When you heard the Team Dark theme in this, you were like, wow, who is this? It sounds like Orgy, and you were like, it's like, oh wait, a band with 2 members of Orgy, and it's like, ah, yep. It does go way less hard. This one's far more chill. This one's far more chill. I agree with that.
What is that thing? Let's try grinding on it. Here we go.
Now that one I'm trolling you with. That one I'm trolling you with. Hero soundtrack with Jun Sonoe having a field day. Honestly, I feel like anytime Jun Sonoe is doing the soundtrack, he's having a field day. Which is good, because, like, why do something you don't like, you know? I still want to know what Jun Sonoe's twist on the compositions of Sonic 3 are going to be. It's going to be interesting not hearing, like, the original Ice Cap and that, but I wonder how they're going to be. Yo, Chipmunk! Sonic Heroes! Yes, it is. Episode 1 is, yeah. Episode 1, we don't, it's a video game. We'll leave it at that. We don't know if it's the beta music or if it's some other prototype that they have, but he has cassettes of music that he's going to be using for Origins, so we will see. I feel like Sonic 4 Episode 1 is another game that suffers from having bad instrumentation. I think embodied by Fruit though, which is good. Yep, they're changing the Sonic 3 music for Origins. Which has confirmed the thing that we all kind of guessed all along, and that is the reason Sonic 3 Knuckles has never been remastered before now is, you guessed it, because of the soundtrack. Oh, Tails! But yeah, they're not fully changing it. They're only changing certain parts of it. Tails, do you want to actually, like, jump on the fruit? Good job, buddy. Good job. Why that took you longer, I do not know, but it did. Yep, rights issues. Only 1 and 2. There's never been a remake of 3 Knuckles. This is Sonic Origins is the first time there has been a re-release of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. There's been plenty of Sonic 1, plenty of Sonic 2, plenty of Sonic CD, but there's never been anything of 3. 3 and Knuckles. And we all assumed it's because of the rights with music, and turns out it is. Why are we saying this? Because Jun Sonoe is changing the music in upcoming Origins. I've made a problem. That's fine. Tails will come back now. There he is. He's back.
They never give up, do they? Shit, already.
Right. Well, in a bit, modders will have the old music reinstated within 5 minutes of launch. Oh, they'll definitely have it reinstated, no doubt. Yeah, they're using old audio tapes for it to rejig it. But yeah, there will be music mods, no doubt. But I'm going to look forward to it, and I'm going to listen to them, and we'll hear how it goes. If they are terrible, then alright, so be it. Fair enough. If I don't like them, it's just personal taste. At the end of the day, I will wait and see. Oh, what? Nice, there we go.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
There's that black frog again.
Have fun, System Shock. See you later. Enjoy your time. Enjoy your Sunday, mate. We will catch you later. Oh, I'm doing a thing. Yeah, I'm using that to save myself.
There's that black frog again.
And here comes Vector's dad. Whoop. Yum. 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 It is the Crocogator. Yum. Yum. Yum.
That was one heck of a battle.
Except for it wasn't even a battle, but don't worry about it. Yep, pretty much, Della. Pretty much.
Tight.
But yeah, the best thing about this version of Origins, the best thing about this version of Sonic 3 Knuckles as well, is that this is a effectively brand new, rebuilt version of Sonic 3 Knuckles in the Sonic Mania engine. So it's going to be a lot of fun checking that out. Obviously, all our old glitches and that probably not going to work because the way that the retro engine handles zips is not the same as the way that the Mega Drive handled zips. So hopefully we'll have new glitches in that to do. Yo, Arcania. Yeah, if we go by the prototype music being the stuff that's getting changed, it'll be Ice Cap, Launch Base, and Carnival Night. Everyone's alive. And how do they know me? We don't. Goodbye. See, why was Team Rose rubbish, but Team Dark was good? Not a new, it is a new engine. It's a completely new engine for Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but it's basically an improved version of the Mania engine, which is what they're doing. Nah, it won't be the Sonic 3 versions of the title theme, Knuckles theme, and mid-boss music. Nah, it won't be. It'll be the Sonic and Knuckles one. I must go. My people need me. Welcome to the late game, where we're in the late part of the game. Still holding out for Mania 2?
Sonic, you sure this
Either Mania 2 or the brand new 2D game that we've never seen before, you know?
This has gotta be the right way.
But it's
So spooky here. Morning, X Jones. How you doing? And doo-doo. You're just typing, did they have a real 10-year-old voice Tails and stop totally cut up? Yep, it's a kid. It's a kid, Dominic. It is indeed.
You surprised
Do
me.
do do. And do do. Do.
What? What's going on?
Yes, it's upside down.
Right.
Do 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 do. Why feel bad for Tails' VA? Nothing to feel bad about.
We're turning upside down.
Based on what we know, apparently the kid was voicing Tails alongside some other members of his family, who respectively did SBO and Charmy. There we go.
Ready? Go.
Nah, you didn't switch to not thingy. That's fine.
Shit, rock, shit, rock, shit, rock, shit, rock. Shit.
There we go.
Go.
Give me up.
Yeah.
Leave it to me.
You feel so bad for Tails because it's so spooky around here? Very fair.
Ready anytime.
I hate the fact that I can't seem to get this first time.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Nope. Oh, that's just enough. Okay, that's fine. That works.
Let's go.
Here we go.
And I am going to hit this checkpoint this time. Because it'd be silly of me not to. Do 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 do. Really?
No.
I finally done it. I finally missed the platform. Good job, Arg. You've finally done it. You've finally successfully missed the platform. Aww. You're mostly thinking about having your 10-year-old voice archived outside a family video. Oh, that's fair, RoboWitch. Yeah, that's fair. I hope the person like looks back on this fondly and goes, I like that, you know? Alright, give me my boost of the bop variety.
Switch again.
Let's go.
Nice. Bye, Sonic. Nice knowing you. Hey!
Here we go. Go. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Here we go.
Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. What was that? That is a bop boost. If you knock the power character out of the totem, sorry, if you knock the speed character out of the flight totem in the right way, and then put a wall between yourself and said character, you can yeet yourself through the stage. Just like we just did. Sure, most people will have fondly on the opportunity to voice a popular character. Most, maybe, but like, we'll never know. I mean, I would like to say that, yeah, but at the same time, I've looked back over at some of my streams that went, back in the day, yeah, this was really good, and I look back at them now and I go, oh, that's rubbish, or oh, I sound so bad, or I sound weird, you know? I was like, I've done that. I've done that before. You're just like, no. It's like, why did I do that? What was I thinking, you know? Arg should voice Sonic. Maybe. I would love to do anything in a Sonic game. To be credited in a Sonic game would be legendary. It would actually be legendary for me. Do 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 do. All rise for the national anthem of this video game.
There they are.
It's robots.
Do 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 do.
They fall on us if we step on that shadow. Got it.
And you stole my knuckles again. Do 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 do. In the Sonic multiverse, Arg would voice Fleetway Sonic. Jump! Jump now! Come and get me. Come to get you, Sonic. I got your Chaos Emeralds. I forgot you actually have a shield. And this card. Bung. Bung. Bung.
Let's go. Let's go.
Thanks, Tails. That was actually quite good. Don't grab me. Thank you for not grabbing me. I appreciate it.
Leave it to me. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Ah, it's doing this annoying thing. There we go.
Don't know what this switch triggers.
Enemies! As long as you don't bounce on them, it kills it instantly. Do 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 do. Hoping for the return of Bark one day. He's a good guy. Find Bark and Bean. Bring back the bring back the triple trouble. Watching some of the new footage of Spark 3 the other day. Oh, I cannot wait to get my hands on that game. The footage of Spark 3 is fantastic. I cannot wait to play it. Like, honestly, the Spark 3's scale is massive. And if they still have similar tricks to what we can do in Spark 2, I'm going to have a lot of fun. I'm going to have a lot of fun trying to break it and going fast in it. Yep, new level, 9 minutes of pure speed. Showcasing a little bit of the combat, a little bit of the stuff. Oops. What is Spark? I'll show you after this run. I will show you after this run. I'm not going to play all 9 minutes of it again, but I'll just show you so you get, like, an idea. Yo, Shadow, how you doing? I'm having a not bad day, thank you. How are you? Oh, I made a mistake. I'm alright, though. I recovered. That's fine. Spark the Electric Jester. We're going to speedrun. I did used to speedrun Spark 2. But I don't do it anymore because specifically one of the tricks that is in the game requires me to hold my controller in a really uncomfortable way and it actively hurts my hands. I might try and speedrun Spark 2 again in the future, but using a different control method. And we'll see. Thank you, Knuckles. Yo, remain greatest of Sundays. How are ya? Spark the Electric Jester 2 is really good. I do need to play Spark 1. I've still not played Spark 1 at all. Spark 1 was 2D, Spark 2 was 3D, and then we've got Spark 3, which is just like, oh. Like, it's just like, oh. I'll show you when we finish this. We've got 4 more levels to do, and then I'll show you. Do speedrun categories ban controller mods? Not generally, no. But RFM, the issue is not the controller mods in that itself. It's where the buttons in that are that you need to press. You have to effectively hold it with double claw. And it's very, very uncomfortable. It's very, very uncomfortable. An incredible weekend. Hope you're having a grand time. I'm having a good time. The run's not as good, but we're getting there again. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Okay, we've got one of you with me. To say, please actually hit them. One day you'll all hit them properly. Today is not that day. There we go, that's the tails, which is important.
Too cool.
I will accept those. That's fine by me. If I could use a custom controller that moves or duplicated the button, yeah, maybe. Maybe that could be an idea. Yeah, no, as far as I'm aware, controller mods and that are fine. As long as you're not macroing is the main thing. Like, macroing is what's not allowed.
Got it. Shit. Shit. Got it. Shit. Level up.
Lovely.
Too cool. Looks like there's a bunch of them. Come and get some.
Yeah, I've not actually played Spark 1 yet. I did 2, but I didn't do 1. Because I saw 2 and was like, oh my god, this is like an amazing 3D Sonic. I need to play this. Nice.
Too cool.
It is wild that it's a one-man project, yeah. That and he has the time as well. Like, having the time is a really good thing, so. But, like, Lake Feppard also has a lot of experience with, like, Sonic fan games and that, too. So I say, where are the numpties? Already made too many sports where people have already been damaging their bodies. It'd be a shame if speedrunning becomes another one of them. Speedrunning already is one RFM. Like, there's a lot of speedrunners who have had to retire because they've just damaged their hands beyond being able to hold a controller again. Like, speedrunners have already done that. Why do you think I wear my compression gloves and I do stretches and that with my hands? Always take care of yourselves while you're playing your video games, you know? That's why I have these on. So I don't do that. Trying to prevent it before it becomes a problem. Blast away! Now, the main thing that I'm interested in with Spark 3, outside of obviously being able to speedrun through the levels and just having a great time with it, I want to know if because the way Lake Feppard designs Spark, he designs these massive levels with two purposes in mind. One, as a level that you can just speed through, and two, as a level that you can score attack. Like, he mixes those games up, and it's great. You don't want to mix it up while you're doing the gameplay. You either want to aim for score or you want to aim for speed. But it's like, just watching it, it's so fluid. It's great. It's great. The best way to solve a problem is to prevent it before it becomes one. You think of at least one speedrunning game that affects your body as well. Ring Fit, Ring Fit, Ring Fit. Ring Fit. I bet you're going to say Ring Fit. I bet you're going to say Ring Fit. Oh yeah, no, the demo is beefy, yeah. It is. The demo's a lot of fun. No. No, Hive is not happening. I've watched people do speedruns of Ring Fit. More power to them. More power to them, but not for me.
All right, Eggman. Let's get
Get this party started. Except from that's exactly what we're going to do. Although I just got bodied by that, so that's going to be fun. We are definitely landing on the bottom rail now. Just land on it. You say that now, you'll eventually wait for Ring Fit speedrun to be a charity incentive. It won't be 100% high-vis. It would be like World 1 or World 1 and 2. I'm telling you that now, honestly. Yo, Arnosuke, how you doing? Hello. Egg Fleet and Final Fortress are amazing levels, agreed. Agreed. 2 dance arcade games? Oh yeah, any of those ones are really, really cool, like dance pads and whatnot. It's cool that GTQ have been able to showcase them, and I hope we get to see more of them in the future still. Speedrunning Ring Fit, weird flex, but okay. Yeah. You can speed anything. You can beat any of them. Okay, we're still fine. Yes, Arg. I'll take that. Yeah, beer and chips. Mm. So, pretty good Sunday so far. Nice. So, you're talking about Beats Worlds 5 to 10? Oof. Do, 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 do. And the thing is, the more you do it, the less, like, the more you do it, the fitter you become, but doing sequential runs of that becomes harder because you'll be out of breath. Yo, nice! Won a friendly match against Austria 2v1 in women's football. Awesome! Congrats! Congrats on your victory! Do, 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 do. Yeah! I do actually want to buy a Kinect so I can do that. Like, I wanna race heavy. That would be fun. Do, 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 do. Whoops. Do, 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 do. There we go, still got it. Great way to stay healthy, along with it being a great way for you to hate your body early on. And now we're gonna do some squats. No! Maybe? Have some tortillas that were discounted from the deli at your local supermarket for your dinner. Ooh. Nice speed there, game. Okay, we just made it. Do 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 do. Whatever, I'll just lose all my speed.
Looks like those creeps are guarding that case. Let's take care of them first.
Oh, I didn't get enough height there. No, not enough height there. Speed is overrated. I need a... Do 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 do.
Level up.
Bum ba dum ba dum ba dum. Damn it. Ah, I don't want to hit that. Still didn't get blown up with the bomb, so that's fine. I'm so glad I died right next to the checkpoint there. I did try to homing attack that thing. The game said no. Thanks, Peter. Thanks, Peter. Appreciate it. Oh. Oh, dearie me. That didn't go the way we wanted. How you doing? So what's that? Dude, the jump. Oh, no. Yeah, that sounds about right. Sounds about right to me. I'm getting on, man. I'm getting on. We will get back into doing a good time on this game. We will. We will. Morning, Luminaire. This Heroes run is much better than the previous one. Much better. Still not in the green, but it's much better. I know we're not in the green because I've died like 7 times. Thankfully, a majority of the dying has been right next to a checkpoint, but the fact that I've died enough is like, yeah, okay. Hey! Alright, light speed attack. Let's never do that again. Or light speed dash. Let's agree never to do that again. This is the last run for the day, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, nothing wrong with getting some sleep. We'll show that speedrun the real power of super teamwork. Yeah. Sorry, the real superpower of teamwork. I'll read it right. Yo, Braswell, thank you for the good luck. Definitely improving, which is always a good thing. Getting the improvements is the good thing. As I say, we stopped playing this for about 6 to 8 months, so trying to just brush off that rust, and then we'll push it down, getting back into that top 10. We'll put a lot more time into this game as well once we finish with Elden Ring. I promise you that. I'm enjoying Elden Ring right now. We're almost finished that as well. At least I think we're almost finished that. We've got a little bit more of the map to uncover. I say that, and the map will get bigger again, which I would love, because the map getting bigger is always cool. We like that. Yes, we do. But before we do that, we have... Where are we, Tails?
Quarters.
The airbase.
Thanks for telling us.
How does this thing stay afloat?
Doesn't matter. Let's take it down. This is where the DLC is announced tonight. Oh, yeah. They might do that. Nah, too early for the DLC. Don't get me wrong. I would love them to do that. I really would. Yeah, I can just run and jump off this. And then just go off here. Wait. Do ya? What's my goal time for this game? Top 10. It's like a 54-minute in-game time, I believe.
Leave it to me.
Do. You okay, awesome? How you doing?
Leave it to me.
Go through this one. It's been so long since you last played this on GameCube. Ace Games, yeah. It's a good game, though. They're announcing microtransactions. Please don't. Please don't. Don't do that. Don't ruin a good thing. Slipping in as as you bed for some, as you said. Arg-based sleep aid. I'm having a good day. I hope you're going to have a good night. I'm not making it. Arigato! I'm alive! I made it! Oh. 5741 IGT is what we're aiming for. So that's going to be a fun challenge. Do. Oh, wow, really? Alright. Thanks, video game. Alright, let's get our buddy here. Hit that.
Leave it to me.
Okay, Knuckles jumped with me at least. That's good. As long as one of them jumps with me. Bloodborne car sounds amazing. I love the fact that Bloodborne car is a thing that is happening. Do. But yeah, ciao, Sam. I hope you're doing a good thing. Oh, look, it's doing it again. Whereas, like, I'm switching between characters and I'm not. Why is that a thing? Because the dev wanted to make it. A fan game dev wanted to make it, so they made it.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Do. Yeah, it's a fan game, yeah. But yeah, we got, what is it we've got today? We've got Xbox Bethesda combination showcase. What else we got? Oh, okay, this is going to be fun. Hey! And I'm alive. Just, but I'm alive, that's fine. Camera, thank you. Just going to switch to Tails just to be safe here. And they, well, yeah, is it official that they are? I think they are. I don't know. I mean, I'm just hoping to see some really cool stuff get shown off. Some cool third-party games that will inevitably come to either PC or PlayStation. I don't really play on Xbox much, unfortunately. Some Fable news? Do. It's going to become Xbox, Bethesda, and Activision in the future. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Pressing my no button because I say no. Let's go. Nah, it was fine. Boom! Do. They just let Bethesda do things the way they did before they joined Xbox, so they are still officially one company. Wasn't PC Gaming Show last night, Hivers? Oh wait, no, that was the Future Game Show. PC Gaming Show is... Okay, I'm getting them mixed up. No, it was the Future Gaming Show that was last night. Future Gaming Show, Wholesome Direct, and the Guerrilla Collective. I've been enjoying the Sonic stuff you put on YouTube, by the way. It looks amazing. Thank you. I mean, Frontiers, I'm optimistic for it. I am optimistic for it, but we'll wait and see Capcom Showcase tomorrow. I was excited for the Capcom Showcase until they ruined it by saying that they're not announcing anything new and that their showcase is for stuff that they've already announced. Where's my Mega Man Battle Network collection, damn it?
Guess that's about it.
Come on, Capcom, come on. It doesn't come out during Summer Games Fest. It needs to come out during Tokyo Game Show. If it doesn't come out Tokyo Game Show, then we're not getting it. It's like, come on. Yeah, no, they posted it on their official thing. Apparently, it's not going to showcase anything new. It is only going to showcase existing announcements. So, yeah. I mean, that's what they said. Basically, you're going to get a lot more Street Fighter 6. And then probably more Resident Evil 4. More Monster Hunter as well. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. Time to meet your maker. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, if they did it on the next Nintendo Direct. Oh, SCB. Take this, take this, take this, take this. Take this, take this, take this. Take this, take this, take this, take this. There you go, we got it. Oh, they came back in time. Boo! I almost one-cycled that. And time! GG! GG's! Yes, you will. You're already gone.
Impossible! No!
I love it when they do the voice lines like that because they don't overlap, so you get this mission to clear the screen with them just going, no!
You're finished, Eggman.
Lovely. Yo, how you doing, Matt? Yeah, we did good. Yeah. How were we? That's more like it. I'll take that. I'll take that. Better than the 7-minute run that we just got. We got a 3-minute run behind instead of 7. I am down for that. So basically every other level was red. Good job, Arg. Yeah, you just got to go back down to basic movement here. Loads of death, loads of dying, but honestly, that was not bad. Ocean Palace, Egghawk, Grand Metropolis. So they didn't have much time loss in it. Grand Metropolis did. Power Plant definitely did. Team Rose were trolling me. Casino Park, we brought a little bit back time. Bingo Park then trolled me again. We brought it back in Robot Carnival. And then Rail Canyon. Thanks, Rail Canyon. We lost a minute on Rail Canyon. Bullet Station, we lost 30 seconds in. Egg Albatross was fine. Frog Forest, we brought it back. Lost Jungle, we lost 30 seconds in. And then this is basically where we held it a little bit. Team Dark, we had a second, which was good. Hang Castle, we lost 30 seconds in. Then we brought it back in Mystic Mansion. Pulled it even further down in Robot Storm. And then fudged it in Egg Fleet. And a wee bit more in Final Fortress. Yeah, it's basically I just need to sit and practice my levels. I need to just... More practice needed. More practice required. More IL practice required. Just to speed up and keep going. Oh. But let us go and show you. We were talking about it. So I'm not going to show you the full like 9-minute video again, but let me just show you what we were talking about when I mentioned Spark the Electric Jester, because Spark the Electric Jester is fantastic. Spark the Electric Jester 3. So have a look at this game that is coming out. You can wishlist it on Steam, by the way. I'm going to post this preemptively because if you like Sonic, you will like Spark. So there's the Spark the Electric Jester. You're gonna want to watch that. You're gonna want to do that. So here we go. No, we're not doing Elden Ring just now, Red Queen Anya. I'm about to end stream at 3, and then I'm gonna go get food, get some stuff done. Then we're coming back for Elden Ring tonight. Is what we're doing. All right, here we go. I got something to show you. I got something to show you that you're gonna like. Have a look at this. Have a look at this. This is Spark the Electric Jester 3. The third game in the Spark the Electric Jester series. There is a demo available right now. Not with this level. This is a brand new level. This is a brand new level that they're showing off here. See that hole there, by the way? That full giant hole, that's the level. Looks like Sonic. Spark the Electric Jester 3. I'll post the link in the chat again for you. If you like Sonic games, if you like 3D Sonic games, give this game a wish list. Go buy Spark the Electric Jester 2. That entire hole to the left is a level. I might actually just play the demo of Spark next week. I might actually just play it on stream as well because... Oh, the adventure battle sequel we deserve. Yes. Yes. Just yes. It is so much fun. There's nothing like Chaos Emeralds in this one that we're aware of. No. Well, Lonesome, the funny thing is, Lake Peppered is known for making Sonic fan games. And then decided to make his own game. And it works amazingly well. I should show you all just Spark the Electric Jester 2, shouldn't I? I should just show you how I used to speedrun Spark 2. I think I might. And it helps that the music is really good as well. You know what? I said I wasn't going to show you all 9 minutes. I'm lying. I'm just leaving this on. A lot of people have graduated from Sonic fan games to Sonic adjacent stuff. I've not played the first one yet, Clove. I need to play the first game. I'm just jiving. Like, I'm just jiving. Like, honestly, it's like, yeah. I can't wait to play this. I genuinely cannot wait to play this. This is the second time in a row I've showed this footage. Like, at this point, I should just keep showing it until it's time. Prefer the first game soundtrack to Spark 2's? I need to play the first game to hear it and see. Do you think Sega knows people will still buy their game so they ain't worried about the competitor? Maybe. But yeah, giant hole in the middle here. I don't think you need to deliberately slow down like the player is doing here. But they're doing that just to show you that you can. This is like the 3D version of Freedom Planet? Yes. Absolutely nothing to do with Freedom Planet, but yes. This is the 3D equivalent of Freedom Planet. Freedom Planet is the 2D Sonic game that isn't a Sonic game. But it is its own amazing thing. You need to play that game too. Spark is the amazing 3D version of it, pretty much. Freedom Planet got delayed until, I believe, September. I believe. Looking at a future speedrun game, Luminaire, you know it. You know it. By the way, this is what happens if you hit the evil things. Don't hit the evil balloons, or you go to the Shadow Realm. Soundtrack is fantastic. It was, yeah, it was delayed because of RSI. Again, protect your wrists. But yeah, look, just look at this. Look at the entire size of this level. You are still going around and down. Now, by the way, do you all remember the stuff that people are complaining about Frontiers? You know how there's specific things just flying around in the sky? You know, something like rails and things like that? Yeah, just wait. Just wait. So how long until you get someone who mods in Sonic for the main character? I don't think Lake wants anybody to do that because they don't want Sonic to be like while we say this is going to be Sonic. By the way, look at this recovery. Yo. Well, while this is very reminiscent of Sonic, it is not Sonic. You know. But yeah, just wait. The level gets bigger. We're only halfway through it. Not even kidding. Wish I was kidding. Not even kidding. Well, yeah, he's wearing, like, Spark's wearing Marx's hat right there. I still want to land on them and see if they can yeet me upwards. So what is Spark? Spark is the character right now. Spark is the character that you're looking at. Feels like Sonic World, to be honest. A little bit. Blah, blah. Blah, blah. I want to see if you can jump from here all the way down to where that logo is, or if there's skill planes. Is what I want to see. I want to know if I can do it. Ah, he's a person. He's a person. Spark is a person, yes. In Spark 2, you play as a character called Fark, who is a robot. A robotic version of Spark. It is a strange world, yes. He is an electric jester. He's not fart, it is Fark. It's just the momentum in this game. The feeling of speed that you have when you run. And okay, you'll lose a little bit of speed if you go uphill, but when you go downhill, you just gain it all back. It's so good. I'm just running on the ceiling casually because I can. And by the way, rails! Brand new to Spark the Electric Jester 3. Rails! I wonder why Lake Feber decided to drop this right now. Look at the speed in the rails, and they're just in the level. Some might say they're just floating there, you know? No, it's not like Sonic has that. Looks at Sonic Heroes that we were just playing. And before people are saying that Spark is faster than Sonic, Spark would give Sonic a run for his money. Like, as somebody who has played Spark 2, I would say definitely could give Sonic a run for his money. I mean, okay, yeah, that's true, Fluffy. They were attached to something. I'll give you that. Brr, brr. Brr, brr. You made a mistake, buddy. And here's the thing as well, right? And this is something that's important to notice. Notice on the HUD there is an energy meter. And how down in the bottom left, there are 4 power-ups that will take your energy meter to use. Yeah, the speed that we're playing at in this game hasn't even used any of the power-ups yet. There are power-ups that give you speed. I cannot wait to see just how fast we can go on this. I actively cannot wait. It is going to be so good. But what does the big tube have? We don't know! Because there's the end of the level right there. Go! God, I can't wait. I actually can't wait. Spark the Electric Jester 3 coming to Steam and consoles later. Hopefully all of them. I legitimately can't wait. I cannot wait. It's going to be so good. It really is. It's going to be so good. Better have hidden stuff? It might. It might. We don't know. It might have hidden stuff. We don't know if it will or not. It is ambitious. It's very ambitious. But he is aware that people have wanted Spark 2 on this stuff for like years, pretty much. He keeps getting asked all the time, Spark 2 on Switch when? Spark 2 on thingy when? And it's like, I can understand that. Can understand that completely. Oh, they've sold you. You wishlisted Spark 2 and 3 now. Hey, Trophy, I will show you Spark 2. I will play Spark 2 at some point over the next month. I will put in some Spark 2 streams just to show you. Because I've just realized as well, I was thinking to myself, I want to speedrun some more indie games. There's 2 indie games right in my face that I could speedrun and I haven't even thought about it yet. Freedom Planet and Spark 2. And it's because technically I used to speedrun both, but I didn't decide to get good at them. How about we decide to get good at them? Only real complaint with Spark 2, the bosses are a bit stationary. You parry while they come at you. Yeah, the thing, Dominic, one of the major improvements in Spark 3, and if you can play the demo, you'll find this out, the combat is entirely different. The parry system with the shield is gone. You cannot parry that way anymore. There's a different parry system, but it's not the same as Spark 2, so you can't just cheese the bosses by doing the timing on it. It's gone. Combat is going to be a lot more kind of Devil May Cry Bayonetta style. Like, there's a lot more to it now, which is good. Picked up Sayonara Wild Hearts lately. You do realize you love good old fast speedy gaming. I need to pick up that one. I've not done Sayonara Wild Hearts. That's another game I do need to play. But yeah, no, Spark 2, phenomenal game. Spark 1, not played. Need to play it and we'll see. Random question, you see your game collection menu? You want to know how big it is? Do you know what? Hello! Hello! And this is still only another corner of it. But it's pretty big. By the way, for all of you though asking me about, Elden Ring and whatnot, Dark Souls 3, right beside it is Dark Souls 2, and Demon Souls, and Elden Ring, and Dark Souls 1 is up there. I like that, yeah. What's the big red book thing? You mean that? That's not a book. That is Final Fantasy 14 vinyls. That big red book thing is Xenoblade Chronicles. That's Xenoblade Chronicles 2. That's Xenoblade Chronicles 1. That's Astral Chain. That's Sonic Mania Plus. That's a Sonic Toaster. That is a Vi figurine from League of Legends. All the way over is an Ezreal figure from League of Legends. But yeah, those are vinyls. Those are vinyls, is what they are. But yeah, let me just... X Jones. Let me see if I can just, like, quickly... There you go. So you can have a look here. So lots of statues in that. Final Fantasy figures up the top there. Loads of first figure statues of Sonic. You've got the Majora's Mask one. You've got my entire Sonic collection. You've got the entire Elden Ring and Bloodborne collection. Above them, you've got Arno Surge and Ciel No Surge. You've got the Dark Souls there. So there's Dark Souls. You can actually see Bloodborne now as well. So Bloodborne and Dark Souls 1 are up there. You've got Bayonetta and Bayonetta 2. You've got Vi. You've got Kingdom Hearts. You've got Ezreal. You've got my Noggin. You've got my Tales of wall, where it's got pretty much all the Tales of games. And then you've got some retro games in that up there as well. Once again, my Noggin! But yeah, loads of stuff. Loads of stuff. Yeah, kind of. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I've lined it up right, maybe I haven't. But yeah, I have it that. How is it all dust free? It's not. I tell you right now, George, though, it's not. It's not super dusty, but there's definitely dust there. There's definitely dust there. But yeah, I like it. It's good. It's not caked in it. It's not caked in dust. I do try and make sure that it's not. But yeah. Is this an end of stream thing happening? It is. It is. It's coming up to 3 o'clock. So we are going to finish up here. I may start slightly earlier for tonight's stream for Elden Ring. It's something that I do, like, I'm really enjoying it. I might start slightly earlier. Normal time is 6 p.m. If I'm starting it earlier, it'll either be at 5:30 or it'll be at 5 p.m. If you want to know when I'm going live, make sure you follow, turn on notifications, join the Discord. I always post when I'm going live in Discord, and on my Twitter as well. If you do !so shit has already got me. That's where you can find all the stuff. But I think, let's go find somebody to raid. Let's keep on with the Sonic, because if I believe, and I do believe, if I am correct, if I am right, we should have the one and only Sonic Speed 2022. And somebody's... oh, well, no, do you know what? We are going to continue on with the heroes. So we're going from heroes, from Arg playing heroes, to someone else playing heroes, because they're playing Sonic Heroes right now, although they're doing limited set tech selection. So we're going to go and raid Sonic Speed Marathon. Literally going to keep the heroes going. That's nice time. Yeah, it's the end of the stream, unfortunately. H2 Happy Dude. A little bit late today, I'm afraid, buddy. 11 till 3, you know when my times are. But I will be back this evening, so if you're looking for some of that Arg energy, H2 Happy Dude, come back in approximately either 2.5 hours, because we're going to start a little bit more early for some Elden Ring, as we're going to the Forbidden North, up to the Snowlands, to the mountains of the giants. I say we're going there. We're already there, and things are really bad. Things are really bad. Anyway, I will see you all later. Have a lot of fun. Thanks for joining us this Sunday afternoon. Take care of yourselves. You're all awesome. Let's go raid.